1. And we're live. And we are live. Go ahead, David. Take it away. It's the D&E Takeover. It's the D&E Takeover.
What is up, everybody? Welcome to today's 110th episode. Okay, hold up. I'm just trying to get used to this delay as normal. You know it is. Let me just take a sip of my refreshment of today, which is in fact water, the best stuff on earth.
Water! We need it. He's going to hear all this 8 seconds after me while he's talking. It's going to be funny.
Eric, I don't know why, but you sound a little low to me right now. I don't know if it's just...
Dang it. I don't know why it's happening.
It's just my end or something.
Let me see if I could have a say about this. Hello. I think that might be your end because I'm testing the mic volume on my.
Did you hear what I said?
Yeah, I heard you. I heard what you said. I just hold it close. I'll just hold it close like this because I'm on the mic volume on my end is good according to at least the settings.
Well, that's how.
But, let me see.
It's like 35 seconds after.
Let me see. On the podcast, it sounds fine, I think. By the way, David, quick hack. If you open your phone and just turn it down, it instantly gives us 2 viewers because we're both viewing. That's a good way to just saying. If you want to do that. I don't know if you can hear me, though. Excuse me. Dave,
Right,
can you hear me?
We should be able to roll then. I hear you some. I hear you good.
All right, let's do it. Oh, and he's gone. Well, I'm just going to introduce this really quick for you guys. I just want to make sure if he leaves. I'm not sure if he's going to leave or not, like fully. All right. Well, welcome everybody to the 110th episode, as David said, of D&E Takeover. He's back. Hold up. Let me add him to it. Dave?
We're already starting off the same way as always.
Oh my gosh, bro. Listen, it is what it is. We keep moving throughout all this. I will constantly remind everyone every single episode.
Welcome everyone to our 110th episode of D&E Takeover.
Please hear my whole message now. He's listening. Just give it a second, ladies and gentlemen. We're working with technical difficulties right now, but we'll be with you guys shortly. I feel like it should be this.
Okay. Tell me when you hear this.
I can hear it. I should just hold my mic, to be honest. Where you're holding that. Just hold the mic. He got a serious delay.
That's God, that was thing. Like 15 seconds.
He got a serious delay, bro. I don't know why though. That's the only thing we haven't been able to figure out why that is. All right, I'm going to kick it. I'm going to kick it off. I'm going to text him, letting him know I'm going to kick it off because we do got to get going. Only got 2 hours with you guys. He's going to join back in like 2 seconds though. All right, so like David was saying, oh, what's up, Lily? Shout out to Lily. Lily becoming a true supporter. I ain't gonna lie. Shout out to Lily, bro. Lily, you out here. But as of right now, we having technical difficulties. Um, just getting David. As everyone knows, David is in Portugal as we speak, and we're trying to do the podcast from there. So just bear with us. And we'll get going. But as of right now, I'll kick it off for y'all. Welcome to our 110th episode of D&E Takeover. You already know what we do around here. We talk about all sports that you guys can think about: soccer, hockey, baseball, football, the whole nine, and football. Sorry, I said soccer before. Goes both ways. But other than that, we do our shows Mondays and Thursdays, as you guys know. And if you guys miss a show, don't worry. They're all recorded afterwards. The live stream gets saved and gets put on. Oh, my bad, David. Sorry, what's it called? My bad. I didn't see yours. And it gets put onto YouTube. But without further ado, hopefully I'll be able to throw to David now.
Hi.
Hi. Can you hear me?
You hear me?
Yes.
Okay,
No.
good. Okay, good.
Okay, it's not that bad. Okay, we can live with that. Oh no. Oh no, Dave.
It's just you're frozen, so I can't tell if I should talk or if I shouldn't talk. So that's why I just stay silent.
Okay. I got an idea. Here we go. This is how we're gonna do it. Can you see that? He's gotta be able to see that. I just sent him a private chat. Tell me that's delayed too. If at that point, what are we supposed to do? Nope. Can't hear me. Can't hear me, Kenny. Oh my goodness. Well, I'm running out of words to say. He's gone again. Oh my gosh. All right. Well, like I said, yeah, you can catch the rest of the episodes that you missed on our YouTube now, which is right here, which you guys are at. Make sure you subscribe, like, and comment in our chat while we're going on. Feel free to use the comments to whenever you guys like, whatever you guys want to say. Shout out to Ophelia Hines for giving us nice little emojis. We love that. Technical difficulties always happen. But what's it called? Either way, what should I go into first? That's the real question. I know we don't have the call of the week just yet. I'm pretty sure David has one. David always has one. To start off each episode. But as of right now, he's not here. So what's it called? When he comes in, then we'll go back to call of the week. But as of right now, the first topic that I know we were going to discuss was about a certain situation that happened within the NFL. Yeah. Most of you probably already know what I'm going towards. And that situation had to deal with a Browns player by the name of Deshaun Watson. Yes. For many of you that don't know, I don't know if anyone already knows this, but Deshaun Watson was involved in some serious legal problems, legal troubles, involving 26 women, I believe, in a sexual assault case. Wait, David's back. Hold up. Dave? Do we have you finally? He's here. I feel so bad for him though. That's the one thing. I feel really bad because he's actually stressed. He's fully stressed. I'm here. You can hear me. Oh, you can hear me? Hold up. All right. We're gonna try to do it like this. I'm just gonna say oh. Talk. Just go. And he's leaving again. All right. I'm going to continue. Oh, my God. Wait. I got something about laughing emoji. Hold up. I got one of my crying emojis, but in a funny way. All right. But anyways, like I was saying, Deshaun Watson was involved in some legal actions involving sexual assault between 26 women. And a lot of people, we were expecting a very long suspension. At first, I heard something about 30 games, which is up to 3 years in the NFL because they play it used to be 16 games, but I believe they play a 17-game season now. I was hearing a lot of things, maybe like the whole season, one season, yet stuff like that. Before I tell you how much he got suspended for, right? First of all, comment down below how much you think he got suspended. How much time do you think Deshaun Watson is going to be doing for the legal trouble that he got into? Right? I'm gonna give you an example. I believe it was Calvin Ridley. I actually have it right here. Let me go ahead and search this up really quick. Hold up. There it is. Yes. Calvin Ridley for gambling got suspended for 17 games. Okay, that's basically a full season. He got suspended for a full season, right? Josh Gordon got suspended for 25 plus games just for having weed, right? These are all things. Granted, yeah, you can't gamble and you also, according to probably the NFL's rules, you probably can't have weed on you either. David, well, how are we doing? He's stressed. He's stressed. He's stressed. David, just talk. Just talk. Just talk. I'll play off of you. I don't think he's even getting my things. Worst case scenario, I say we just go on Instagram Live and call it. And we just do a podcast over there. Honestly. Because we might be able to do that.
I don't know, man. I'm gonna be honest with you, I have no clue. But it is what it is.
The thing is, can you...
Cheers.
Cheers, 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 cheers. Imagine I start drinking the mic. All right. I'm going to continue. I'm going to continue.
Yo, oh, I see you're frozen, so I don't know when you're coming in or you're coming out. I'm probably going to talk over you because we're delayed. That's just the new norm now. I don't care less. I got to go pick up potatoes tomorrow morning, and now I am stressed. So, without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, Eric, thank you for covering.
No! This app hates him. Oh, all right. We might actually have to switch this up. I'm not going to lie to you. Because this, believe it or not, is actually the worst it's ever been. If you go watch our other ones, like we've like started like this, but then like it comes back, it like works. Back to what I was saying though. What's it called? So in other words, so you got one guy getting suspended for 17 games for gambling. You got another guy getting suspended for 25 plus games for weed. Right? Now I don't know how you guys judge this or how you base it off of, right? Like maybe some of you don't see it as such a big deal. But for the most part, a lot of people saw it as a big deal, right? Of what Deshaun Watson did. I remember, I forgot who. I think it was running back, but I forgot who it was. He got suspended for around 6 games for abusing his either girlfriend or wife, right? So there's a little bit of a weird standard that I don't know what the NFL is doing with. But with all that being said, Deshaun Watson was suspended for 6 games only. 6 games, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know where to
Hello.
To begin. Hello?
Hi.
Can you hear me?
I hear you. Do you hear me?
Yes. And you look clear
Thanks.
now. You look very clear.
Thank you. Thank God.
All right. Well, listen, I told them before you left, I told them that once you come back, we go straight to the quote of the week because I kind of did the intro.
All right.
So you can just go straight into it, honestly.
Sorry about this, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. Let's get into the quote of the week. Thank you, Eric, for holding down the fort for like 14 minutes. That's a complete mess. But today's quote of the week is the most important measure of how good of a game. Let me just restart. This is such a bad start to the episode. All right, restart. The most important measure of how good a game I played was how much better I made my teammates play. And that was said by rest in peace to the infamous Bill Russell.
Quick. Can we just take a moment of silence really quick for Bill Russell? Can you lead us into that, David? Really quick.
Yeah, moment of silence. The guy was spectacular player. But quick moment of silence for Bill Russell. Yeah, so Bill Russell, he played his whole career out with the Boston Celtics. He died yesterday at 88 years old. I think it was old age. I think so. I didn't hear no reports of anything,
Yeah, neither did I.
but I'm just assuming that it's old age. But the guy had a terrific career. Probably one of the most, not probably, is the best defender in all of basketball. Definitely up there in the Mount Rushmore in defense. But yeah, the guy was insane. 5 MVPs, had 11 rings, 2 rings as a head coach. He just did it all. But in terms of winning and defense, the guy had everything. So it's a shame, but that's life, right?
Unfortunately, yes, man. Like David said, just the in my opinion the best winner in darn near sports history. I can't recall anybody else that this like we're talking about a dude that played how many years in the league? Played
13.
13 years in the league, and out of 13 years in the league, he won 11 times. You will. I don't think me personally. Obviously, it's easy to say never right now, but I really truly believe that you won't ever see someone win that many times coming into the league ever again. Right? There's more teams now. Like it's just a whole different ball game now to the point where it's like that's something that was a once in a lifetime thing. You know what I mean? And in order to do that, you would literally only have room. The room for error is basically not even there. You know what I mean? So that alone, man, just goes to show he's just an absolute beast, and he definitely will be missed. Definitely a pioneer for the sport as a whole.
Yeah.
Not only also like I have to mention not only just like basketball, even outside of basketball. You know what I mean? Just moving walls and making everything making it a better place for a lot of people. So rest in peace, Bill Russell, for sure. And also shout out to Ophelia Hines really quick. She just dropped that really quick. And we also will get to your comment that you said before in a little bit. We're just going through all this right now. But yeah, rest in peace to Bill Russell.
But yes. But we must continue. And let's go into the show. Eric, I know you touched base on Deshaun Watson. So if you just want to go into that as the first segment, I know you did a little bit of it.
Yes,
but,
I'm gonna fill you in on what I said, and then I'm gonna let you like just take it away from there, right?
All right.
First, before I was trying to tell you before, it's a nice little hack. If you open your phone and just go on the live and just turn it down, it counts as a viewer. Just saying. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I got mine on right now. Dude, if anything counts, I'm gonna go grab like an iPad or something and put the live on. Like, but either way.
That's so sad.
Really quick, no, but still, like I think it's a great idea. That's like, but regardless, I basically was explaining. I explained the whole Deshaun Watson situation, right? I said that was in a lot of legal trouble with the fact that there was a case saying that he sexually assaulted around 26 women, I believe, right? And they were trying to decide what his punishment was. I asked everybody to give me a hint on what they thought that he was going to get, what his punishment was going to be, right? And then I gave them examples. I said Calvin Ridley got suspended for a whole season, 17 games, for gambling. Josh Gordon got suspended for 25 plus games for weed, right? And then I forgot the running back that abused his wife.
Which one?
Yeah. There you go. Ray Rice, maybe we can go with Ray Rice. But what was the?
I have a whole list of domestic abuse, suspended games of players that I'm gonna go over.
So okay, wait. I'm gonna leave that for you really quick. But I did drop the bomb on them though. I did say that he was suspended for 6 games only.
6 games,
right?
Absolutely,
and that's
blasphemy.
That's where Ophelia Hines comes in right there, just saying like 6, like excuse me, right? But before I even give my input, I kind of gave my input already, but David, take that. Just take that. Take that away from me.
So pretty much, let's sum it up. Let's sum it up, ladies and gentlemen. The NFL loves domestic abuse people and sexual harassment people. That's what they love, apparently. In real life, we try to avoid those people, punish them. NFL is like, yeah, we got a roster spot for you. But no, but all jokes aside, First topic of today's show. Eric, thank you for talking about this with people while we had some technical difficulties. I'm glad that it's over and we can finally talk about it because, boy, oh boy, this is a big topic. But a report came out today that Deshaun Watson is going to be suspended for 6 games of the next, I think, 2022 season, 2022-2023 season. So, yeah, he won't play a game, I think, until October 27th or 20-something. I could be mistaken. And his first game back is against your Baltimore Ravens.
Nice.
So,
nice. Oh, just freaking great. Goodness me, bro. Oh, I hate the NFL, bro. Oh, my God.
It's all right.
Sorry,
it's all right.
That was an outburst. I hate this. Oh, my
I'm just happy because he's going to be suspended for week 2, and that's when my Jets go there. So at least we got a little break.
0-6 the first week. 0-6. Oh, my goodness.
But let's talk about Deshaun Watson real quick. My thoughts about this initially, I was shocked. I was shocked that he only got 6 games on my morality side and like my how do I say this? My morality side.
Yeah, you're right.
My lessons, my morals. Like I was shocked by 6 games. But when you really look at the previous history of the NFL, no one should really be shocked about this. I'm sorry, guys. Like I have a list of people right now that I just want to go off real quick. In 2010, Ben Roethlisberger had the same thing. It wasn't as many people, but he was accused of sexual assault. He was accused, never convicted. So this is where there's a loophole in this. So he was accused of sexual assault, and he got suspended for 4 games. Okay. 2015, Tom Brady, Deflategate. I know you remember this one. He deflated the balls. He got suspended 4 games. 4 games for deflating balls. Same punishment that Ben Roethlisberger had. Okay, let's go to 2015 again. Greg Hardy got suspended for 4 games for domestic assault. Okay, all right. I see how it is. Jameis Winston in 2018, sexual harassment accusation. He got suspended for 3 games. And then we go into Adrian Peterson. He got suspended 6 games for a felony child abuse. We all remember that one with the stick, whatever. He was hitting his kids in the leg. Which is nothing wrong with, by the way. I'm kidding, obviously. But now to the most recently ones. We got Ray Rice, who got suspended for 2 games for domestic abuse. And we all remember that one. Video of him, I think, punching his wife in the elevator, or girlfriend, fiance.
He was literally like big. You know the finisher that the Big Show has when he goes like this? He's like, ah, and then he freaking punches them in the face and knocks them out. That's what he was doing to his wife. 3 games. 3 games. Goodness me, bro.
2 games.
Oh, 2.
Yeah.
Oh.
But Ezekiel Elliott got 6 games suspended because of domestic violence as well. DeAndre Hopkins got 6 games suspended because of steroid use. This was recently. And Antonio Brown got 8 games suspended for domestic abuse and sexual assault. So he got a double whammy, and he only got 8 games. Okay.
2, so they times it by 2. Got it.
Whatever. And then you had Josh Gordon being suspended for multiple seasons because of his drug use, which is smoking weed. He found weed in his system and all that stuff. And obviously it's against the league to have that stuff in your system, so I can see why. Mm-hmm. But next one and the last, actually, I got 2 more. This next one is Kareem Hunt got suspended 8 games for domestic violence, and that's when he kicked his girlfriend or wife. And I think it was casino. I could be mistaken, but I think it was 2018, 2017. And now to the most important one, the one I think I'm really upset about. Calvin Ridley got suspended 17 games for betting on a game that he didn't even play in. And if I'm not mistaken, it was the same game that he was rooting for his team to win, and he wasn't even playing in it, and he was betting on it. So, whole season for betting on a game, but you get 6 games for accusations of a sexual assault. But like the thing is, this is where I can't wrap my head around. You get suspended for 6 games. And like people are like, yeah, it's accusations. Like this is not like real. It's not true evidence that this actually happened. I totally get. I understand that. Like there's no sit down evidence saying here they actually did it. I never heard anyone say that. This is all accusing everyone. They're just accusing him. But when you look at the number of people that are filing this, 20 something, 26 plus, it's like you don't think that at least one of those are true? Like, what are the odds? Like, you don't think the odds of at least one? If it was like 2 or 3, okay, maybe something's going on. Maybe we don't know. We don't have the. It's not proven. It's not proven yet. It's not convicted. But when you see 20 something, 26 plus accusations, you gotta think something fishy's going on. And not to mention, the NFL was doing investigations. I'm pretty sure they got some paid off stuff going on. The Texans, they're like the lawyers of Deshaun Watson made him look guilty. They said that, like, I remember one statement they said. I don't know if you remember this, Eric, but he said a statement. The lawyers, it was about it's like I forgot how it goes, but they said, well, only some of the women, only some of the women, the massage therapist, didn't give consent or something like that. So it's like, didn't that just out? That was one time. And there's multiple times where they brought in the Houston Texans, used to give Deshaun Watson release forms to give to the women. So that's another red flag there. So it wasn't looking at all the news that derived from it. It wasn't really looking into Deshaun Watson's favor. So I'm kind of upset that he only got 6 games. But sorry for taking all the time up there.
Nah, there's no problem with it. That time need to be taken up because honestly, it's ridiculous. I'm just gonna like. Usually, I try to find like the other side. Like I try to find the middle ground. I guess you could say some people would describe it as playing devil's advocate. Just to like stay open minded. You know what I mean? But overall, like this is just ridiculous. I'm sorry. Like this. You mean to tell me we can forget about the Deshaun Watson situation as a whole? We could talk about the Ray Rice situation in general. Ray Rice got suspended for how many games, David? Repeat it for me.
2 games.
2 games for what?
Domestic violence.
And there was proof of that. Mm-hmm. There was hardcore proof of that. Recordings. Right? We saw it happen. 2 games. A man bets on a game that he's not even playing. He gets 17. It's like, at that point, right, granted, there doesn't have to be evidence. All right, let's just say there's no evidence at all. And let's just say, hypothetically speaking, 26 women are out to get Deshaun Watson, and they're all trying to get his money, right? Even the NFL has already proven that, like, bro, even if it was to happen, he's not getting in trouble. His max amount was probably going to be 8 games, like Antonio Brown. Dude, 26 women. And then your lawyer came out and said, well, I mean, he kind of did do it. Like, bro, come on. What else do you need? I don't care about I don't care about what evidence, what else you have on them. You have the control to do what you want. It's your league. It's like make the right decision, bro. This guy, 6 games? You know what standard they're setting? It's like, bro, if I went into NFL, and this again, I would never do this, right? This is just hypothetical speaking, right? If you was to go into NFL, you could literally just do whatever you want as far as it goes when it comes to, at least from their track record, when it comes to sexual assault and domestic violence, you can just do whatever you want, and you're just gonna get hurt a little bit. You just get pinched, but don't bet on the games. Don't do that. Don't smoke weed. Like, even though both of those things are legal outside the NFL. But the one thing
in some states.
In some states. But my thing is, it's like, granted, yeah, like I understand the guidelines. Like, yeah, if it says don't smoke weed, you're not supposed to smoke weed. You know what I mean? You knew that when you signed the contract, right? But you mean to tell me that when you have a domestic violence situation, it's only 2 games? Like, where's the level between this? Where are we judging? Who's judging this time?
It
makes no sense.
It just goes to show how terrible the NFL's reputation is in terms of giving suspensions out. Like I said, the reputation is going down the gutter. Like, you give Ray Rice 2-game suspension of domestic violence. You give Kareem Hunt 8-game suspension of domestic violence. but you give Calvin Ridley, you give Deshaun Watson 6 games of sexual assault accusations, which I believe he should have got a lot more. But you give Calvin Ridley 17 games on betting on a game that he didn't even play in. Like there has to be like some type of double standard of like where we see like the morality and everything. Like you're gonna sit here and tell me that that domestic violence is less of an issue than gambling. Gambling's more of an issue than domestic violence. Like we're being for real, NFL, and this is why you're ruining your credibility in terms of this. Like whenever now, like in my opinion, whenever I see a suspension due to like domestic violence or sexual assault, I'm just thinking, well, he'll just get a couple of games. You'll still be able to play for the rest of the season. That's
which
the
is not
mentality
okay.
that we have now, which is not okay, obviously. But yeah, I just can't wrap my head around it. Deshaun Watson gets 6-game suspension, and Calvin Ridley gets 17 a whole season for gambling. I really just can't wrap my head around it. Like, and it's all, it goes to show that the NFL is all about the money. All about the money. Deshaun Watson's a
Ridiculous.
star guy. Deshaun Watson's a star guy. Ray Rice was a star guy. Was Kareem Hunt was a good running back at the time. They just want to give the players back on the field so they can bring more money to the NFL. It's that plain and simple, ladies and gentlemen. They don't care about your problems. They don't care about anyone's problems. If you're going to file a claim against NFL, they're just going to write you off, probably slip you a couple $1,000,000, and that's it. They don't care because at the end of the day, it's a business, and they're going to take their employees and they're going to keep on making money with them. So going with the Deshaun Watson case, they don't care about this 26 woman. They can claim that they do, but they could care less because they are most importantly caring about the money and the revenue that Deshaun Watson can bring to the NFL, the attention that's bringing. So shame on the NFL. They're ruining their credibility as always. And that's all I got to say to this, honestly.
I would love to have a one-on-one conversation with the people that make these decisions. Because like I always say this when we talk about something very controversial. It's like I like to think of myself as a person that's just like willing to listen and hear something out. I just would love to hear the reason behind it. That's all. If you can give me a valid reason why he only deserves 6 games, comparing to Calvin Ridley and Josh Gordon, then we can have a conversation. But if you can't, and it's just based off money, like everyone else is saying, then something's wrong, man. Something's seriously wrong.
So I have some other stuff on this topic real quick, some facts. This is like a quick thing. I heard a report today saying that after the 6-game suspension that they heard for Deshaun Watson, everyone from around the league, players, staff, coaches, GMs, owners, they said that they think that it was too low of a number, obviously.
Even oh my gosh. Like, sorry, go ahead. Sorry.
Go ahead.
No, it's like, bro, even your own colleagues are saying it. You in the athlete's world, especially in the NBA, I know it's for a fact in the NBA, right? I know we're talking about the NFL, but most athletes in the world, athletes try to protect one another. Why? Why? Because they understand how hard it is to be within their field, right? So when you hear another athlete talking down another athlete, that's usually not the case, right? Something bad has had to happen, but it's either hate, right? Cough, cough, Patrick Beverly, or like something around those lines, like Paul Pierce, Patrick Beverly type of lines, right? Where they're just talking trash, right? But that's usually just one or two guys, like I just mentioned. Usually just one guy coming for your neck. It's literally, you just said other players and other executives think it was way too low. It's not just one. It's several, bro. We're talking multiples. What are y'all doing? It's like it's so obvious.
No, 100%. But real quick, the disciplinary officer Sue L. Robinson, which was the person that gave Deshaun Watson 6 games, stated that she believes that the accusations against Deshaun Watson were completely true, but she still gives him 6 games. So she believes that the accusations are true, but since that there is no complete evidence to the situation, she has to give him 6 games. And that's what she claimed.
Why? Just because there was no, so because there was no hardcore evidence that he did what he did, but you believe it, and you have the control. I'm only gonna give you 6 games.
Hey, it goes back to the major point in law: innocent until proven guilty.
Oh, bro, that's wow, wow. That's truly disgusting. That's disgusting. So she actually agrees with the fact that. So even she agrees that it should be longer, probably, but she just can't do anything about it because
there's no evidence.
uh,
Yeah. And one last thing: the NFL said that they wanted to give Deshaun Watson 12-game suspension and a fine of $8 million. But the NFLPA, which is the NFL Public Association, Players Association, said that they think Deshaun Watson should get 0. So they were trying to find a middle ground, and the Sue L. Robinson said 6 games because there is no evidence to the claim. And it stinks to say this, but when you really think about it, in any other type of case, it's like you need the evidence. You need the evidence, and I'm playing like the other side. Like,
yeah,
it's innocent until proven guilty. These are all accusations on Deshaun Watson. Who knows? Maybe they could be all false. I don't know, because I'm not inside the heads of these people, but they could be all false, and you could let an innocent man get a couple games, a lifelong suspension over something that he probably didn't do. I'm not saying that he didn't, but I'm saying that's just a hypothetical. But yeah, so the NFL wanted 12 games and $8 million fine. NFLPA said, no, we don't want anything. And L. Robinson said, we'll give him 6 games. And I'm surprised there's no fine. Like, there has to be something. Like, this is way too many people.
So you mean to tell me 12 games, $8 million to 0 games in the middle? The middle ground was just 6 games, and no fine. How does that make sense? You cut down half the games, or you didn't cut down half the money. You just took away all the money. And even though I'm not gonna lie to you, 12 games and $8 million wouldn't have hurt him. With the contract that he just signed, granted, with the contract that he just signed, that wouldn't have hurt him at all.
Oh, yeah.
Like when you really think about it as a whole, like $8 million to him, he'd be able to pay it
wipes
off
his butt with $8 million. You kidding me?
Huh?
He wipes his butt with $8 million. That's nothing.
Listen, overall, I'm gonna get to the comments in 2 seconds, y'all. Overall, it's just like I understand. What was the woman's name? What was her name? I said L.
Sue L. Robinson.
Sue L. Robinson. What's it called? I can understand from her standpoint because I feel as if, like, yeah, she's in control of doing things, right? But however, like, she has to go by a certain law and by like a certain like code, because if she doesn't go by this certain code, then she can't give exceptions for one person and not give exceptions for the other. I understand that, right? It's just wild to me. Let's put it this way. I'll leave it at this. If the NFL truly believes that Deshaun Watson did what he did, right? And if they all are saying, yes, you deserve this, you deserve that, right? Let's put in the NFL. Let's put in the NFL's hands. Let them keep investigating it. Let them keep finding out. Let's see if the NFL pushes even more to figure out if this is true or not. Because if they do, then it'll show that they actually care about the situation. They feel as if that's not acceptable in their league and that shouldn't be allowed. But if they don't, I wouldn't be shocked because it's happened several times before. So there it is.
If I could do a quick call to action to the NFL right now.
Go ahead.
NFL, you are losing your credibility. Your reputation's is still going down after this decision, and many others that you made in the past. You're telling me that Deshaun Watson gets 6-game suspension, 6 games, when you have people in the past, Ray Rice get only 2-game suspension for domestic violence. You got Kareem Hunt get 8-game suspension for domestic violence. You got Antonio Brown get 8 games suspension for domestic violence and sexual assault. But you give Calvin Ridley 17 games suspension over gambling in a game that he didn't even play in. That's where the standards and the morality has to come into this, guys. Like, I'm not even bringing in court system, judicial systems, all that stuff. I'm not even bringing all that stuff. If you got to think about it in a morality standpoint, how is this fair? You're talking about a guy who gambles on a game, gets a full year suspension, but Deshaun Watson, Antonio Brown, Kareem Hunt, they only get 6 to 8 games. Like, I know it's only accusations, and people are going to be like, yeah, but it's that. It's not conviction. I understand. But when you have 20-something women, 26 plus women accusing you
26.
of something, there is at least a slight chance that you get at least a couple of those correct. Like, come on. If it was 2 or 3, maybe we can write it off. But 20-something, the odds are not in your favor, my friend.
You
So
know what's
bad
even
thing by the NFL.
you know what's even crazier too? Honestly, which is what's sad is I wouldn't put it past 26. Like if they all wanted to come together and be like, let's take this one man down, I wouldn't put it past them. But it's the fact that they had 26 women and well, not no. I mean, it's not as if I'm targeting those women in general. No, I meant to say as in like I would put it past if there was 26 people that were like, oh, if we all come together, we can take this one guy down. He has a lot of money. I can see that happening, right? Believe it or not, we live in a cruel world. But it's the fact that there was 26 women. There was they like you said, most likely it's not. It's true. Secondly, his own lawyer legitimately came out and said, well, he kind of did it, but we got away. Like, what else do you need?
And not to mention the Texans gave Deshaun Watson release forms to give to the massage therapist to sign for consent reasons.
Red flag, bro.
If we were on Tinder and you saw these many red flags, you would swipe left. That's just how it is.
Oh my gosh. Listen, really quick, David, I want to go into the comments because we had 2 comments from Jalen Gunter while we were going off on this. One, she said there is none. I believe that's when I said like, where's like the standard? Like, where's like the you know what I'm talking about? Like where make it make sense? Right. So she's right on that. And then she also says, if she said she believes they weren't true, I could maybe have some understanding, but she believes, right? She's talking about Sue, right? In other words, it's like shout out to Jalen Gunter for those comments right there. But if you got a point, It would make sense like if the one person that's like, oh well, like the one person that gave the suspension, it's like, oh, I don't believe he did it, but she believes it too. So it's like, what do you do at that point? It's just so broken, such a broken system.
It is, and the NFL, good job on doing absolutely trash. Your games are good, your games are fun, but off the field stuff, you guys are probably one of the worst leagues in terms of off field issues and handling them.
It's terrible. This has to be like one of the top ones I've ever seen. This is insane.
Yeah, it's really annoying. I heard Stephen A. Smith say that this is a terrible reputation in the NFL. I heard RC, you know Ryan Clark, right? He's cool. He said that he basically said what we said, Stacey saying that he can understand why she gave him 6 games because it's not a conviction. But he said basically on a morality standpoint, we all expected him to get more. And I feel like that's where we're at right now.
At least a year. I'm sorry. That was me personally. At least a year.
Real quick before we move on. Like, you gave Calvin Ridley 17 games, a year suspension. Like, where's the standard? That should be like, if you really want 17 games, should be like, okay, everyone, a bigger issue has to be higher than 17 games. That's where you put the mark at. A bigger issue than gambling has to be higher than 17 games. And they're like, nah, this is not a bigger issue. But
that's basically what they're saying.
Shame on the NFL and screw them, right? That's what I say. Right. Screw the NFL. They're not getting man. Money. Yeah.
But David, really quick before we move on, actually, this is us to move on. I was going to suggest if we go into, I know we were talking about Deshaun Watson and everything, but I was going to suggest if we also go back to Bill Russell, because since we were already talking about him before, I knew you wanted to say something on that.
Oh, no. Pretty much I covered everything. I'm going to have a segment on Bill Russell in like the next couple ones. Okay. But basically, yeah, I listed his accolades. I was going to go into it a little bit more. Thanks, though.
All right. Bet. Well, let's keep it going.
Okay. And without further ado, thank you, Deshaun Watson, for our topic of today. But without further ado, let's get into our next topic of the show, which is in fact a little bit of footy or soccer, like we like to call it in here in America. There's a lot of news about Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo has been stating that the media is making a bigger deal than it actually is. And although that is true, we still have to address the issue that is standing in this whole place right now. The issue, the main point, the elephant in the room. Cristiano Ronaldo is back at Man United. And the question I want to ask you, Eric, is he going to Is he gonna leave? And or if he doesn't, is it gonna be a mistake?
He's trapped. He's literally trapped.
And a quick thing, if anyone doesn't know, Ronaldo, I think it was 2 days ago or yesterday, he got subbed out at halftime and he exited the stadium before the game was over. So what the indications mean, I don't know. But go ahead.
My theory is that he had to get home before dinner, and he had to have dinner with the fam. That's what I'm thinking. Right?
Georgina was yelling at him, texting him.
Exactly.
You better get home. You mother effer. You better.
She was like, you have to get home, and he's like, I'm gonna get home. So, no, I'm just joking around. But
that could have been the case.
What's it called? Really quick, we had one more comment from Fernando Rodriguez before we move on. He said, too many people to be a false accusation. See,
that's what I'm saying.
It makes sense. It's like, how many? Does it need to be 100 in order to bring him down? Like, what the heck? Like, gosh, bro. But yeah, Ronaldo. I think Ronaldo's staying. I don't think anyone else realistically wants him, which is weird to say.
I know,
right? But I don't think anyone else realistically wants him, and it's because of his age, I believe. Right? I know we all understand that he can produce at this age, and he's still at the top of his game. But it's like, I think everyone else is trying to rebuild and trying to move on to like the next and best. Next and best thing. And they have to prepare for the future because Ronaldo's not going to be around forever. But him staying, I saw a clip the other day, right? And we always like Man United. Last year was definitely Man United's fault, and it was not Ronaldo's fault at all, right? That was a fact. I saw a clip with Eric Ten Hag. He was talking to Ronaldo, and like he was trying to explain something to him when they were on the field, and Ronaldo was like kind of like arguing back, like kind of like it gave like a sassy attitude type of thing. You know what I mean? Like, I know what I'm doing. Stop talking to me. That's what it gave off. Again, it's just a video. We don't hear any words, what they're saying. You know what I mean? It's just a video, right? But that's what it was giving off. And he looked frustrated. You know what I mean? And that was after the fact when like that was after we heard about the whole thing leaving at halftime, stuff like that. That right there to me shows like is it possible that Ronaldo might be the problem for United this year? Right. And now I know you're a Ronaldo fan, David, and like we might have Ronaldo fans in here as well. Right. I'm not trying to come at Ronaldo. Like I am Team Messi and all that stuff, but this is not even about that. Hear me out. Right. What's it called? Basically what I'm saying is so far United have looked pretty good when Ronaldo was not playing. Right. They have looked pretty good. He's come back, and it's not that it's been bad, but it seems like there's tension between him and not the entire team because he's Ronaldo. Like, you're not going to like disrespect Ronaldo, but maybe tension in him and the club as a whole, right? And what's going on. And that can interfere with the team's morale, right? So my question is he going to be an issue because of the fact that he's not getting what he wants and the club's not giving him what he wants? Therefore, it ruins the entire team's morale, right? And it brings them down for this season as well. Because Man United don't look terrible this year. They look meh. Like, they look good. They were looking good in preseason. They won like a preseason trophy. I don't really care about all that because I don't think those should count, to be honest with you. But what's it called? Overall, when it comes down to the Premier League in this year, they look okay. They look decent, right? But is Ronaldo going to come in and now ruin that because of his problems with the club? That would be something that I said. Also, really quick, again, Fernando Rodriguez with a comment. He said, but innocent till proven guilty sometimes.
Shout out to our jiu-jitsu system. Judicial?
Whoa.
Judicial.
Yo, hey, nah.
Jiu-jitsu.
I'm not getting embarrassed.
Judicial?
Judicial. Oh my gosh. This is bad. No, continue. Just move on.
But to answer your question, Man United is looking good. And without Ronaldo, it's been proven they won a preseason trophy. They're off to a good start. Eric Ten Hag is doing a good job on these youngins. It pains me to say this, but I think if Ronaldo comes back to Manchester United, it's going to be more of a distraction than anything else to the team. And it's going to ruin the chemistry. It stinks for me to say because as a Ronaldo fan, I'm Portuguese. I have Ronaldo's back 110%. But the thing is, it's like the outside noise is kind of interfering with the morale right there, and that's what I'm afraid that's going to happen to the team. And that's where I think Man United has to look at it, because say Ronaldo does stay on the club and like they have some more arguments, Man United is not going to get into the top 5, top 6 because of team chemistry. Me and you, we've both experienced this. When you have a player on a team that just brings everything down, their
Too many
disagreements
times.
with the coach or anything with the player just brings everything down. And
Wait, David,
and
David,
yeah,
just go back and repeat that sentence.
which
Just repeat the sentence. Just go back.
it's like the interaction with the coach or a player ruins the whole morale of the team. But
Yeah.
yeah.
Yep. All right. Just needed that. But continue.
But that's where I'm stuck with Ronaldo. I think Man United can still hold on, let me backpedal real quick. I think if Ronaldo stays at Man United, which is looking like more like a 40-60% chance of happening, 40% chance of happening, if he does and he does bad, the Man United fans are going to blame Ronaldo. That's just how it's going to go, right? They're going to be like, oh, we expect more from him. Oh, he's the reason why we're doing so bad. The morale is bad. You see him arguing, blah, blah, blah. It all happened in the offseason. They're going to be saying that. It's like Ronaldo, if he does stay at Man United, he's going to have the most pressure he probably has ever had in his career in terms of
Which is dumb.
yeah, in terms of like proving it to the fans that he's not the problem. And it's absolutely insane. But
He's 38 or something like that. Like
37,
old.
insane. And he's your best player on the team in my opinion. But I will say the best thing for Ronaldo right now, I don't think he's going to stay at Man United just because of how difficult the situation is with them. Erik ten Hag. It'll be a miracle if he does, and that's like the last resort because the Premier League starts in like a couple days. But
Literally like 4 days.
he's gonna have to make a decision like the next 2 or 3 days of whether he wants to go back to Man United. But I think how I think Ronaldo's gonna play out. I think he's gonna go to Man United because, like you said, no team is gonna want him right now. I think when like the January transfer comes around, I think that's when he's gonna be sayonara. I think it's gonna happen. Either one or two things. If Ronaldo has a spectacular season with Man United and they're like at the top of the league, like top 5, top 4, and they're proving themselves by January, Ronaldo might change his mind and they might stay there. But if it's like average or mid and they're like at 5 and Ronaldo's having an average season, I'm telling you, Ronaldo, they're gonna pack up the bags and Ronaldo's gonna go. That's what I think is gonna happen in the January transfer.
Amen. It's just the fact that who's gonna buy him. Because realistically, Ronaldo in the transfer market, he's actually not worth a lot anymore, right? Because of his age, right? It really doesn't matter. It matters how much he produces, but like it really does at the end of the day. Because no matter what, you're paying for a guy that's technically in the sports world on his way out, So at the end of the day, it's always like it's just a matter of who's gonna want to get him. I feel like he's still a great player to acquire. Even it's just a matter of the amount that you acquire him for. That's the issue, right?
Sorry.
Go ahead.
But like, if people are like, this is the best time to sign Ronaldo, you're talking about a top talent in the league still at the age of 37, and you're claiming that age is a factor and his transfer is going down because of his age. You should sign him right now. If you're going to get him for like 25, 30 million on a transfer for a guy that can still produce 30 plus goals in a season, in my opinion, especially if he goes to the Bundesliga, go ahead. Go all for it. This guy scored 24 goals last season for a discombobulated Man United team. What can he do in the Bundesliga? What can he do in other leagues with a good team? Like, and at 37, and you can take advantage of the transfer, the age going down, like him being worth 25, 30 million euros. Definitely take advantage of that if I'm a top team that wants to win the Champions League.
Mm-hmm.
Bayern Munich.
I listen, overall, I think Man United me personally, I feel like Man United need to move in a different direction. Because I think Ronaldo, Man United, even though that's just like kind of like where he grew up and like how he like really got his name, right? I think it's just done. I feel like they have too much talent within his position that need to play, right? And they have talent. They need to work on other things. They need to build their team that needs to build on their future as well. Because they have great players. They just with Ronaldo there, it kind of like stunts certain players' growth because of the fact that they won't be able to play as much as they would if he wasn't there. Now it's also kind of right. You could argue the fact that they're practicing with him. They should be able to get on there. But in order to be a great player, you have to be playing games, right? No matter what, right? So for that reason, I feel as if personally Ronaldo, I don't know if he gets. I don't think he's gonna leave. I wouldn't be surprised if he possibly got benched though. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, my camera went out. But tell me, what do you think about that? Ronaldo getting benched.
I mean, it's absolutely weird to think about that. A top player getting benched. But I'm gonna be honest with you, I wouldn't be shocked. But the way this whole situation is going down with Man United discombobulation with Ronaldo, I wouldn't be shocked if, like, say Ronaldo like has like a bad, like, say him and Ayrton Hag get into an argument. I'm not surprised that he would bench him, even though he's probably one of the best players on the team. I just think that's how it's gonna go.
And like you can't convince Ronaldo to be like, listen, I need to develop the players here at the club. I need you to help me with developing the players here at the club, and I need you to come off as a super sub, right? Ronaldo's gonna sit there and be like, bro, I still can play at a top level. I can still be a top 5 goal scorer in Europe alone. He goes, I'm not gonna sit here and help you develop. No offense. You know what I mean? Like, I want to go somewhere else. I want where I can be useful, right? Cough, cough, Bayern. But regardless, Bayern. I still think Bayern should be breaking their bank to get Ronaldo.
You're not even breaking your bank. It's 25 million euros to get a guy that's 37 years old, top player.
You guys, that's a perfect replacement for Lewandowski, at least for right now, right? Until you find like someone in the youth academies or something like that to come up and play striker for y'all. Because Sadio Mane is good, but Sadio Mane is not really. I don't want to see Sadio Mane at striker. You know what I mean? Like, if you sign Ronaldo, bro, tell you get a couple good years out of him. That's Champions League winners possibly with Ronaldo at your feet. You know, but yeah, it's not looking good for them right now. And honestly, David, I know you got other topics to talk about, but I want to touch base on this really quick. Speaking of the Premier League, I believe starts in 4 days from now or something like that, 4 or 5 days from now. I would like to hear, the top 6 within the league all get Europe, right? I don't believe it's top 7. I believe it's top 6, right? So the top 4 positions get Champions League. I believe 5th gets Europa League and 6th gets Conference League, right? I would love to hear from what you've seen so far. Who is your top 6?
Easy.
In order.
Number 1, Liverpool. I think the addition of Darwin Núñez is just absolutely insane. Number 2, I got Man City still. I think there's no like those two. Even though Chelsea made a good approach this offseason, it's just different levels to this team, those two clubs. So Liverpool, Man City. Number 3, I got Chelsea. I think they had a terrific offseason. I think they're gonna go right into a Champions League spot. At number 4, I'm gonna go with Arsenal. The way Gabriel Jesus has been playing recently at the striking position, I know he just scored a hat trick for them the other day. That is absolutely scary for this club. So that is something to look out for. So Arsenal returns to the top form. That's that Champions League form for the first time in a long time. But after that, at 5, I'm gonna have to go with Man United. I think they're gonna slide into a 5 spot, maybe. And then 6, I mean, maybe West Ham. Maybe
you're forgetting a team. There's no way.
Tottenham.
You think? I mean, hey, I don't mind you if you want to say Spurs come 7th. By all means, I don't like Spurs. But
I mean,
so you think? So you're saying Liverpool, Man City, Chelsea, Arsenal, Man United, and Spurs?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you ready for mine?
Yeah.
First place, Manchester City. I think going into the season, obviously Erling Haaland's a little bit rusty. I'm not gonna go into that because I believe you have a topic on that, right, David, or no? Do you or
What?
no? Do you have a topic on Erling Haaland, or was that when we were talking earlier? Was that just me
No,
saying it?
I said you could bring it up if you wanted.
Okay. Briefly, I'm not gonna like go into it that much. Erling Haaland, he's been looking a little bit rusty, right? Or going into like he doesn't look amazing, right? What's it called? But I think his name's Eddie Alvarez. I don't know, something like that. I know his last name's Alvarez. The other striker that they brought in, he looks pretty well, pretty good. Looks like he's gonna fit in well in City. But overall, team's too dominant. They know how to win the Premier League. Obviously, the Premier League proven team, and Haaland will score goals. It's just gonna take him time, right? But he is going to score goals. I don't know if he's gonna be the top goal scorer in the Premier League his first year, but he will score goals. So the combination of when Haaland doesn't do well, Alvarez will be there to pick up the slack, and then when Alvarez doesn't do well, Haaland's probably going nuts. So either way, Man City is going to be first. Liverpool will be behind them in second place, right? And those two are, I'm thinking that it's a two-legged race again, two-horse race, right? Just like last season. In third, I have Chelsea, but by a slight margin over the fourth place team that I believe is going to be Spurs. I believe that Spurs are going to. They've gotten better. They've gotten their team better. They've made some great signings this transfer window. They brought in Langley. They brought in Bissouma, that center mid from Brighton, who's really good. Looking well. I believe they brought in Perisic. They brought in some good players, right? That can really elevate their club and get them and give other people some rest, make the club a better place, give it more competition, right? However, I still don't think they're going to be better than Chelsea because Chelsea is shaky. But however, Chelsea have a great team. They honestly could be like second if they really wanted to be, right? But I feel as if Chelsea just a little bit too inconsistent, right, at times, and that's why it would be close between them and Spurs. But that's my top four, right? And then in fifth, I have Arsenal, and sixth, I have Man United.
Fair enough. I can see it.
But yeah, and sadly, I don't have West Ham anywhere near there. Even Man United without Ronaldo playing, I think they actually go over West Ham. Man United with Ronaldo playing the entire season, I think West Ham have a better chance of getting sixth place over Man United. How you feel about that? He's like, he can't say anything because it's his favorite player. He's like Ronaldo.
I mean, I'm in Portugal right now, so if they ever hear you, it's like North Korea over here. It's like they spot you out if you say any bad things about Ronaldo.
Oh my gosh, man! One day I'm gonna make you do a bet of like an Argentinian Messi jersey, and I'm just gonna make you walk around like.
Swear to God, I'm gonna burn it before you even give it to me.
You can't burn it. That's disrespectful.
Dude, disrespectful to me that I gotta wear that. Disrespectful to me that I gotta wear that. Only Portugal, only Portugal, only Portugal. But we do have a comment if we could pull that up real quick. It's about Deshaun Watson.
Here we go. It's from Fernando Rodriguez. He says, think about it. How many pro ballers and only him being accused?
It smells fishy.
It smells really fishy. I'm not going to lie. Extremely fishy.
I will say, Dad, you're on your lawyer game today. I saw some comments. Innocent until proven guilty. Too many people to be false accusations. Like,
lawyer
Rodriguez, your career choice.
800-888-8888. Fernando Rodriguez. I'm only playing around. But yeah, man, David, I throw it back over to you. You continue.
Awesome. Next topic, ladies and gentlemen, goes into a little bit of MLB trade rumors right now because we got some big trades that just happened today. As of recently, the Yankees, I think, acquired Frankie Montes, the right-handed pitcher from the A's, and a relief pitcher. I forgot the name of him. But let me see if I can find it real quick. But yeah, that was a great trade by the New York Yankees. The San Francisco Padres, which I'm absolutely mad about, they just signed. They traded for Josh Hader, one of the best relief pitchers in all of baseball. So unfair by them, but whatever. What else? What else? What else? Uh, oh, the Astros just acquired Trey Mancini from the O's, the Orioles, which is absolutely a great trade in my opinion as well. And yeah, that's all of the new ones that happened recently, ladies and gentlemen. So yeah, as of recently. Oh, and also I have some recent news in the MLB as well. Juan Soto is down. The Juan Soto trade is down to 3 teams, including LA Dodgers, Padres, and the Cardinals.
Juan Soto.
The Yankees obviously acquired a starting pitcher, which is great for them. And the Los Angeles Angels.
Oh, well, you're frozen, David. You're frozen, Dave. We lost you. Hopefully, we'll get him back soon. Uh-oh. No. No, David.
Yep.
Oh, he's back. Yes, we got him back. Keep going, my man. Dave, can you hear me? No, they're gonna start doing this to him. We were doing so well. Why is this happening now, guys? Like of all times, man. Oh my gosh. Quick reminder. David's in Portugal. Remember that. He's in Portugal. But also make sure
Hello.
you like, comment, and subscribe and share the live to all your friends and family. David, you back?
Hello.
Dave? I hear you. Come
Hello.
on. Come on. I don't know if he hears me.
Hello.
Dave, I can
Hello?
hear you.
Hello.
Oh my gosh. Can you hear me?
Yes, I hear you.
All right, you're just frozen on my screen, but that's fine. As long as we can hear you, just keep it going.
Cool. But what did I land on? Oh yeah, the Angels shut down any trade offers or rumors for Ohtani. Thank God they came to their senses. I heard a report saying that the Yankees had a big offer for Ohtani, and I think alongside the Mets as well. So the A's are like the Angels are like, yeah, we forgot that Ohtani's one of our best players on the team. Yeah, so that's how they came to their senses. But yeah, that's all the MLB trade rumors right now. Out of all these teams that are in the top 5, the only team that really hasn't made a move and a push for like the playoffs is the LA Dodgers. And Eric, I want to ask you this real quick. Do you think the Dodgers need to get someone in this offseason? They're obviously a top team competing with the Yankees for the number 1 spot, but like they have a good enough team as it is. Like, do they need to get some role player to help them coincide some injuries, rest days going into the postseason? Because it's gonna be challenging. It's 162 games.
You know, I always agreed. Like, if you can bolster your side, always bolster your side. You know what I mean? But I respect the Dodgers for backing themselves and not getting anyone yet so far. But however, when you really look at it basically comes down to like who's the better, well-rounded team, right? And if the Dodgers have that chemistry, and honestly, yeah, if they have the chemistry, they don't have to change anything. Realistically, that's how I feel. But also at the same time, I feel as if they like a little depth will never hurt. You know, if you can just get a player that's gonna come into your team, not cause any problems, not cause any beef, and just do his job. You know what I mean? And a good solid player, yeah, why not? You should add him to your thing, to your roster. But overall, I don't think they need to, right? Because again, they're still a great team. They're still a top 5 team in the MLB, without adding anybody else, right? But however, I think they should, because come time for, let's just say hypothetically, I hope the Padres get to the World Series, but let's say hypothetically they come to the World Series. Like you said, a lot of games it's going to come down to fatigue, and the Yankees are building a God squad. Meanwhile, they're not doing anything, so that might come to bite them in the end. So it's like a 50-50 from me. Yes and no, in a sense. I don't know if oh, there you go.
I think the Dodgers have a good enough team. I think they don't really have to make so much moves, and they've proven it throughout the whole season. But I will say adding depth doesn't hurt, because when it comes down to it, you play another 60 more games, then you got the postseason. You're gonna get some tired legs. Some people are gonna be tired, and yeah, you're gonna need them refreshed for the postseason. So I will say I don't know if it's gonna bite him 100% because they still got a great team. They got a bunch of depth, so I'm gonna say it's not gonna really hurt him. But I say teams like the Yankees and the Mets and the Houston Astros, Padres, they are getting ready. It's like they're getting ready for the battle. Pretty much, they're stocking up on everyone.
Padres.
They're stocking up, revamping, refilling ammo, basically getting ready for the big war in the playoffs. That's what they're doing. So yeah, I'm excited. This top 5, top 6 group looks like it's going to be competition heavy when it comes to playoff time.
Hey man, don't worry. The Padres will win it out for you, man. Don't worry. They're gonna get it for you. They'll get it done.
Oh my gosh.
Padres. Padres.
They're priests. They are priests.
Stop it. They're your dads. They're the dads. They're
No,
the
they're
San
not.
Diego
They're not
dads.
dads.
They're the
The
San
word
Diego
Padre
dads.
came from back then in San Diego, and I think they conquered the civilization, and they were a whole bunch of monks and priests. So Padres.
They conquered the dads. They conquered the dads. They're the ultimate dads.
But real quick, the trade deadline ends tomorrow at 6 p.m. Eastern time. Eric, real quick, last one. Will Juan Soto get traded to either Dodgers, Padres, or Cardinals by then?
Listen, David. To be honest, I don't think so. But you better hope and pray that Juan Soto does not get traded to the Padres. Because if he does,
Or the Dodgers.
Nah, bro. Forget the Dodgers. Nah, because what's it called? Because come Thursday, because come Thursday, I'm screaming for a whole 2 hours. Every time you speak, I'll be like, Padres winning the World Series. Padres winning the World Series. They're winning the World Series. If we get Juan Soto, who's stopping us?
The Yankees, Mets, Dodgers, Astros.
The Mets?
Just a couple.
Get out of here. Get out of here, man. Oh my gosh. We're going to roll
Disrespectful
past everyone. San Diego, stand up. Padres, stand up. And dads of the world, stand up.
I'm kind of happy. I'm glad that you have the confidence, man.
I do.
I'm glad that you got confidence. That's the one thing.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I have to have confidence.
There's a big difference between hoping your team can get it and delusion. You are running on like the slim line going into delusion because the Padres are a good team, but are they World Series?
Yes.
Dodgers are there.
Yes.
You got the Mets there.
Yeah.
You got the Astros there.
No.
The Yankees there. The Braves, Cardinals. Sorry.
Bro, the Mets? Nah, stop this. I can't wait. I hope the Padres find the Mets before the World Series so they could take them out. And then I could come back on this podcast and be like, what did I say? It'll be a Padres-Yankee series. I've been saying it.
Please.
Since the beginning of the season. Padres-Yankee World Series. And I'm going to sit
Please
there. I'm gonna sit there with the biggest smile on my face. No. I'm gonna sit there with the biggest smile on my face during the World Series when it's Padres and Yankees. I'm gonna be like, I don't care who wins because I'm just happy regardless. That's how it's gonna be.
You're like me with every New York team.
Nah, I don't do that. Nah, because you said Jets Giants Super Bowl. That's never happening.
Real quick, shout out to MLB.
He's delayed.
But let's move on to our shout out to MLB and the trade rumors. We'll see what happens. 6 p.m. Eastern time is the trade deadline. But let's move on to our next topic, Eric, and it is the 49ers. They agree to a 3-year, $73.5 million deal with and $58.1 million of that is guaranteed to a guy named two-way player Deebo Samuel. What's your thoughts?
I think that's a complete W for San Francisco. I think it was a must to bring him back. I think it's a guy I think Deebo has a lot to give for that organization. And he put that organization on his back last year, definitely during playoffs. So I agree. I think it's a great pickup. Not pickup, but I think it's a great re-sign for them. You know.
Let me ask you a question.
I don't know why I keep
Overpaid,
yawning.
underpaid, just right. What do you think?
See, me, I have Debo in the. The way I look at it is as this, right? Like, I'm gonna relate to Lamar Jackson really quick. I'm sorry, I know you're gonna get irritated, but like I'm related to Lamar Jackson. Me being a Lamar fan and Ravens, I think the Ravens should throw the entire bank and the entire organization at Lamar, no matter what it is. So there's not really overpaying Lamar Jackson for me, right? Because we need to do whatever we have to do in order to secure him, right? I feel like the San Francisco 49ers should be in the same boat as Deebo Samuel with Deebo Samuel. I think they should be throwing everything at him, right? And for that reason, I would say he got his money's worth. You know what I mean? It's delayed. 1 second, ladies and gentlemen. It's coming through. I think it is at least. David? Bro, I have no idea why I keep yawning. Like, I'm literally not even tired. I don't know what's wrong with me. David, can you hear me? 1 second, ladies and gentlemen. I think he's frozen. That's nice. That's always fun. I almost accidentally ended the broadcast. That would have been crazy. Imagine we would just be like, pew. We'll see you next time. We're just waiting for David to get back in here. But in the meantime, yeah, Deebo Samuel, I feel like Deebo Samuel, he had to, like, the San Francisco 49ers had to re-sign him. And with that out, if he wasn't going to sign there, like, some team, either some really bad team or some decent team was going to give him his money and probably more. So he couldn't have, the San Francisco 49ers had no other option just to give him that money. So yeah, man. But just gonna wait for David on this one because I really have nothing else to say on Deebo Samuel. So how are your days going? How's everybody doing? I hope everyone's having a wonderful day. Oh, you asked how my day was? My day was amazing. It was great. No, it wasn't amazing, but and know what? Every day's amazing if you're alive. That's how I feel. So we'll leave it at that. But yeah, man. What else I'm trying to remember the topics that David wanted to talk about. So I don't move on to big deal, not a big deal without him. Because I got a list for big deal, not big deal right here. But I don't want to move on to it without Dave. It's the one thing. But we'll just wait till he comes back in. Yeah, pretty much it. If you guys want to type something in the chat, go feel free to type something in the chat. I'm just chilling here, man. Just chilling like a villain. There's like computer die or something? Where'd he go? He's usually back by now. Let me check. Let's see. Finding David, not Finding Nemo. More like Finding David. Yeah, also, I apologize for all the yawning from me. I don't know why I'm yawning. Literally, I'm not even tired. I just like have the urge to yawn. I feel it coming now. Like, oh, I don't know why. I don't know how to stop it. But it's like a case of yawns. Oh, David's internet went down. That's fun. Well, looks like I'll be continuing from here on out. Let's see. Let's see what we got. 1 second, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see what we got. I just sent David a text. I want to see if he. Oh no, he's here. Wait, he's here. Here we go. David.
Hello.
There he is. I told the people what happened.
What happened?
He said the internet went down. I was like, I thought. When you said that, I thought you meant like it wasn't gonna go back up till like a while. I was like, oh no.
Nah, It just, yeah,
It
you know how it
happened.
is.
It happened.
It
But
happens.
yeah, but I said just right, and I ended off with just saying that Debo got paid just right.
Yeah, to pretty much go into that, Mama Bear, Papa Bear, Baby Bear type of situation. I think he got just right. I agree. And also breaking
I
news: the Atlanta Braves just re-signed Austin Riley, baseman, to a 10-year, $212 million contract extension.
ooh,
So my man got paid. Congratulations. But now going back to Debo Samuel, it's like the Baby Bear situation. I think Debo Samuel got paid just right. If we're looking at the rankings of all these wide receivers, he's ranked sixth out of all wide receivers in terms of
deadly.
annual salary. He's getting about 20. I think it was 20. It was 24.5 million dollars per year, and that's just above DK Metcalf, who just got re-signed for 24 million, and that's just below AJ Brown for 25 million. At number 5, Cooper Kupp with 26.7 million. At number 3, DeAndre Hopkins 27.25 million. At number 2, Devontae Adams 28 million. And then Tyreek Hill number 1, 30 million. So if you're looking at the competition ahead of that, I think he's right. He's right there. Like I'm not complaining about that. Like that's a good middle pack right there in terms of all the competition of those players. Debo Samuel is great. A lot of people are questioning whether he's not really that. I'm not saying not that good of a receiver, but he's not an elite receiver. The thing that really helps him is that he can run the ball and be able to be that running back option as well. It's pretty much dive separates him from everyone else, and that's why he's an elite company. But yeah, to pretty much sum it up, sixth ranked wide receiver and based off annual salary, I think it's well deserved. I'm just mad that they made a big fuss about it just for him to go back. Like, what's the big deal with that? Like, you're talking about, I want to leave. I don't want to be in a second role. What the money talked, and you want to go back? That's just, I'm sorry, but you're going to continue to be a second role because that's when you're the most valuable in. And yeah, I think it's a great signing, a great steal for the San Francisco 49ers for the price too.
Yeah. What's it called? They were complaining so much, and then they showed him the money tree, and he was like, "Oh, never mind. I changed my mind."
Yeah, but yeah, Devo at that type of money, I think is steal for the 76ers. 49ers.
76ers.
Yeah, same thing.
No, it is not.
But that's all I have for Debo. Do you think he's gonna produce above expectations, below, or just about it?
A little bit above.
Yeah.
To like from what he did last season, I think he can do the same thing. Maybe a little bit more.
Okay. I can definitely see it. But real quick, I got 2 more topics, and my last one is a Would You Rather Bill Russell edition, which I'm very excited to do that new game with him. Shout out to Bill Russell. But this next one is top 10 hardest sports, and this came by like, I don't know if you know the Instagram. I forgot the name of it. But it's like, I think. Hold up, I need to find it real quick.
If soccer's not on the top, it's fake.
Where is it?
Footy. Suey.
Oh
Sue.
no. Oh no,
My
Eric.
hand. I literally have a croc for a hand. Look at this.
A croc.
Wait, can I do something really quick? Hold up.
You say croc?
Spot the difference. David, look. We have Crocs, though. Shout out to my Crocs, though. Shout out to my Crocs, yeah. Yeah.
Hold on, I'm just trying to find it real quick. I thought I had it saved on Instagram, but apparently I gotta go scrolling a little bit.
Let's go. Yeah. This has now become the baby stream.
I love the baby. You know that.
Yo, my mom's watching the podcast upstairs. I just heard my voice echo through like the floor saying, "Let's go." That's insane. I just heard like, oh.
Hold up,
Yo, guys, can we do so? While David's searching, can we do something really quick? Comment down below if you think David should start watching all the Marvel movies in order.
Give me a break. I don't have time.
Please. Oh my gosh, bro! You're literally you have time. We're gonna pick potatoes tomorrow. Stop.
Oh yeah, guys. If you don't know about this, I gotta wake up at 5 a.m. to go go rank out some potatoes. So if you don't know if I'm in the rural area, now you know.
Listen, and also by the way, where he is right now, what is it? It's what, going to like 11:30 maybe? Going
Yeah.
11:30?
Yeah, about.
Commitment is a real thing.
I'm gonna be a zombie tomorrow.
He's gonna be picking the potato. David, make sure you pick a nice one for me.
I
Hey
got you.
guys, comment down below if you want to see a picture of David picking potatoes. That's what I live for. If you want that, we'll get that on the Instagram. If you guys comment down below right now, spam it up, bro. Just spam up, David potatoes.
I'm kind of excited, man. I never really picked potatoes before. I mean, in my own garden, but that's like
It's different.
tiny. Like this is like a field.
You go and get them potatoes, man. That's low-key a fun time when you think about it. You could make it a really fun time. Who could pick?
Yeah,
the
I'm
most
gonna throw
potatoes?
potatoes at my sisters.
Facts, yo. Oh my camera. Just chuck it. Nah, sorry, I don't want to do that to your sisters. I'm about to say just chuck it at them.
But I have it pulled up if we don't mind going into it. It's from All Sports Culture. It's an Instagram thing, and they posted a thing of their top 10 hardest sports. So shout out to All Sports Culture. Sorry, I messed up their name. Instagram. Let's get into it. Number 10 of the top 10 hardest sports to be good at. Number 10, we got rugby. At number 9, we got snowboarding. Okay. Number 8, water polo. Number 7, boxing.
Wow.
Number 6, baseball. I do attest to that. Number 5, figure skating.
What?
Number 4, golf.
Wow. What?
Number 3, MMA. Number 2, ice hockey. And at number 1, we got gymnastics.
Yeah, this is fake. Podcast is over. Good seeing y'all. Peace out.
Oh, he's out of here. Oh, that wasn't valid enough for you?
So, where's footy? Footy's not a top 10 hard sport, bro.
Apparently not. Basketball's not in there either. Football's not in there.
Bun football. No, I'm kidding. What's it called? Listen. Okay. Let's talk about it really quick. Let's break it down. When you say the top 10 hardest sports, you have to level in, or you have to factor in skill, and I guess I really guess just the amount of skill that you need to do the sport realistically.
Well, it says top 10 hardest sports to be good at. So yeah, I think it's being good at it has to be a big factor.
Okay, let's go from 10 to, let's make our, ready? I'll write this down. Let's do, I need my stand. Hold up. Sorry, I took my mic stand out because I like holding my mic, but I'll switch it up really quick. Okay. Can you still hear me, Dave?
Yes.
Okay. Let's do our adjustments.
Okay.
All right. So give me number 10.
10 was rugby.
Rugby. All right. What's number 9?
Snowboarding.
Who do you think's tougher, rugby or snowboarding?
In terms of skill, I gotta go snowboarding. Rugby is intense, but I think there's a lot more technique in snowboarding.
Just running and hitting people, realistically.
Yeah, even though it sounds like it's so bad, like the way we're talking about it, but like.
Yeah, but listen, it's running and hitting people and throwing the ball a certain way, but I couldn't do it, so I give you mad props.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
They're beasts. Yeah.
Yeah. Like, I'm not talking down on rugby at all. Like,
I just think snowboarding is harder because there's more technique into it.
All right, so number 9, snowboarding. Okay, what's number 8?
Water polo. Okay, that's definitely staying in. That's definitely staying in.
All I'm gonna say, all right, I'm gonna make y'all laugh. Guys, for anyone who doesn't know, I can't swim, right? And we used to have a gym class, right, in high school where we used to play water polo, and what's it called? We used to play on the shallow end, obviously. And in
3 feet.
Like 3 feet. In the shallow end, it was difficult. And it was even more difficult for me because I was running around the place. People were swimming. I was just running around. I was running in the water. I was still good, though. I was still busting people up. What's it called? But it was tough then, right? and we wasn't allowed to drown people, right? Even though sometimes we did. But in real water polo, I've seen legit. If you have the ball, you're allowed to drown people. Cause like some people don't get rid, some people don't let go of the ball, so you just hold them underwater until they let go of the ball. You feel me? You know how mad that is.
And not to mention they're doing it in 12 feet. They're treading.
Yeah,
They're
they
not
have
even.
to consistently tread like the amount of I agree with that one. I agree with that one. So I think we could say water polo definitely takes precedent over snowboarding. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
What's the next one? 7th.
Boxing.
Boxing or water polo?
Boxing does have a lot of technique, but if we're looking at the hardest, I think water polo has to take it. I think that's more fatiguing, even though boxing's intense.
Okay. Conditioning wise, I think they're equal. Because if you think about it, sometimes you're not always moving in water polo. Like sometimes, depending on the position that you play, you're not always moving it left. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
well, you're still treading, so technically you're still moving your arms.
Yeah, but in boxing, you're technically always moving as well. Like that like treading and like walking around, like
they do hug a lot. They do. They wrap around when they get tired.
They do. All right, conditioning might be a little bit more, but regardless, I know boxing training is vigorous. Like it's intense. Now, when it comes to like pain, though, like it's the pain factor for me. Like boxing,
knocked out.
You're literally risking your life. Like you could one bad blow and you could literally die in the ring. Like, oh my, so. But skill-wise, you need a lot of skill for boxing as well. You need to be fast. Is it harder than water polo? Me personally, well, obviously, I'm gonna say boxing's harder. I mean, water polo is harder because I can't freaking swim. So it's like it's a lose-lose situation. But I actually think boxing takes it.
Now, let me tell you my reasoning why I think water polo slightly gets it.
Okay.
When you look at aspects into it, I think water polo involves 2 aspects: water, and you gotta tread,
and
constantly
polo.
moving.
No, I'm kidding.
And motion of throwing the ball. You gotta pretend you're playing handball, so you're using your arms while treading and in the water. So there's 2 different elements to it: throwing and swimming. In boxing, obviously, there's a lot of conditioning, but primarily it's just punching. And it sounds so wrong. What?
And dodging, you gotta be able to, weave, bink. You know what I mean? Like,
but if we're looking at the conditions, boxers are walking on land, which is far more easier than swimming and treading in water.
All right, so we'll switch it. All right, I like it. I think it's enough. Boxing's 8th. Yeah. Oh wait, all right. Is boxing or snowboarding? I'm giving that to boxing. I'm sorry.
Yeah, boxing.
All right. So boxing is confirmed 8th. All right. What is number 6?
Baseball.
Baseball or water polo? I'm giving it to water polo. If we're doing that, I'm giving it to water polo. But you've played baseball. You've actually played both, but not like vigorous water. Wait, have you? Didn't you guys do that in Adelphi?
No.
No?
Mm-mm.
Oh, okay. Well, you played baseball, though. David's actually,
yes.
David was good at baseball. But
I still am good at baseball, not was.
All right. I at least, sorry. I only said that because, like, I only said that because you never played on a team. That's why.
Yeah. I mean, the last time I played was 2020, but
it's only 2 years. But
I still play. I still train. It's still fun. But baseball, I'm telling you, the amount of types of pitches is absolutely insane. And the fact that you got to hit a 90-mile-per-hour fastball, and then you don't know if he's going to throw an off-speed pitch, which is like a 76-mile-per-hour slider. And like movements of the balls can be kind of tricky. You got one that goes fastball, chink, right into the plate. You got a slider that just goes like dips down. It just curveball that goes like, it's just so many different pitches that you don't know what's coming. But and the miles per hour as well, and also for the fact that you could get hit in the face, hit in the body, you still get some type of pain if the pitcher is inaccurate or just wants to hit you. So hitting a baseball is one of the hardest things in the world.
Yes,
that's proven. That is proven. In terms of everything else in baseball, though, that's where it's like fielding Fielding, I think, can be done by a little bit more than the average person. Even though it's a 100-mile-per-hour ball coming at you, I think it still can be done with enough training. Outfield, I think you can catch a ball in the air. But if we got to compare water polo to baseball, I got to give a slight edge to water polo.
Yeah.
Even though hitting is the hardest part.
Yeah, me personally, I if you think about the average person, if you were to take someone off the street, right, or like take like the most average man, right, like 5'9", weighs around like I don't know, with like 150, maybe 160, I don't know, something like maybe around there, right, and just throw him in any sport, right, would he be easier for him to play baseball, easier for him to play water polo, right? I would say baseball because of the fact that only because if you just stick him out in the outfield, he should be good, right? Because you could, as long as you can throw a ball and you can catch. That's how I feel. Hitting though, could never. Actually, I could never. I told David wants to do a video of that. Be ready for that. I'm literally holding the bat like this and bunting every single thing, bro. I'm not swinging. There's no point.
Watch out for your fingers. You could break them.
I want to use one finger right now just to show you. Oh my gosh, man! Oh, he said Fernando Rodriguez said, "Let's see him work." Nah, I don't know about that. I look terrible, but what's it called?
No, I think he was talking about my potatoes.
Oh yes, yes! Give the potatoes. I want the potatoes. Come on, spam it more in the chat. Ready? Watch this. It's gonna be funny.
Are you gonna type it in the chat yourself? Are you kidding me? Oh god.
What do you mean? I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know exactly what you're talking about. But either way, what's it called?
Pull it up.
Some random dude named Eric Carlos Hines.
David Potatoes. Are you kidding me? You couldn't even finish the sentence. You said David Potatoes.
I don't know who that is. I actually don't know who that is. I really don't know who that is. But you must be a very handsome dude, honestly.
Oh gosh.
Right. What's it called? So we're gonna put now. We do boxing or baseball.
I put baseball in my opinion
over boxing.
Yes.
It's the reason baseball is dropping for me. I think boxing, because the only hard part about baseball is hitting the ball and pitching. Everything else, like what is hard about baseball?
We'll find out.
No, I can run. Like I can run the bases.
The one thing I could give the baseball is that you don't have to be in shape to play it.
Exactly.
That's also so true. That's the one thing too.
But like that's what like eats at me. It's like, bro, that's why I think that's why I would think it's boxing.
All right, yeah, we can put boxing ahead of baseball. That's fine, actually.
All right, so but then when it comes to snowboarding, I'm giving it baseball.
Yeah, me too.
All right.
Baseball doesn't go farther than that.
Yeah. All right. Baseball, and then we got boxing. Okay. We're up to number 6. What's number 5 though?
Number 5 is figure skating.
I'm giving figure skating. Over water polo.
You're involving dancing, figure skating or water polo. Even though it's water polo is 2 elements, this is another 2-element thing. You're skating and also dancing at the same time. Absolutely insane. I can't even do dancing on my own feet. Imagine doing it in ice rink. Absolutely insane, guys. Absolutely insane. But yeah, I gotta get figure skating. It's intense, and the amount of jumps they do, the twirls, insane.
Hold up. We got a comment from Erica Hines. Hold up now. She said, if you don't have hand-eye coordination, baseball can be very difficult. But then, like...
That is true. Hand-eye coordination is very, very crucial in baseball.
But, like, at that point, we're just talking about athleticism, in my opinion.
I think that has to go with the hitting part, though.
It does go that does go with the hitting. But, like, if you can't catch a ball, like a pop fly, like, if you can't catch it, then, like, that's going to be
just leave society.
But we got no. Because that's my sister. I know for a fact.
I'm kidding. I'm joking. You can figure skate though. You can dance.
No, figure skating's not.
I'm kidding.
All right. No, I know you're joking. But I'm giving you the figure skating.
Me too. Me too.
Wow, the camera just said, no, actually, you're not giving it to anybody because you're gonna actually turn it off right now. But don't worry.
What was it? Figure skating or water polo? Guys,
back.
in the comments, what do you think is harder, figure skating or water polo? We're going figure skating.
Yeah, I think figure skating is harder. And then so water polo is gonna get down at 6, right?
Yes.
And now give me number 4.
Golf. Golf or figure skating?
You did golf in high school.
Yes.
So I'll let you answer this first.
I'm surprised golf is at number 4. I'm sorry. It's a hard sport. Obviously, every sport is hard to be good at. But like, if we're being honest, number 4 is the hardest sport. I'm sorry.
That's
sorry.
I
don't even know if golf is in the top 10 in my opinion. Maybe 10. Like, I'm pushing it way back. Because although it's another one that involves a lot of hand-eye coordination because you got to keep your eye on the ball and hit it. I just don't. In terms of, there's no really conditioning. You don't really have to prepare yourself physically. It's like you just got to have a good flexibility in your lower back in terms of swinging. You got to have enough power. But overall, I think most people can putt. They do mini golf.
Yeah, if you play mini golf, I'm sorry. Like,
so I have to go. I got to go. Figure skating is harder than than golf. Even though golf I'm not saying it's not hard. That's what this is so weird. It's still a hard sport. But I'm saying compared to the other ones, I don't think golf is up there.
All right, listen. I agree exactly what you were saying. Like, in other words, I'm not saying golf is easy because I can't play golf. I'm actually terrible at it, right? But compared to these other sports, I gotta give it to the other sports. But really quick, Fernando Rodriguez, he said boxing because nobody to help you out. Very
That's
valid
true.
point.
That was with the baseball one.
Yeah, that's probably for the baseball one. And then Erica Hines said figure skating involving figure skating or water polo. Right? So there's that. So we're pushing baseball down. Baseball or water polo? Just quick fire.
I'm probably water polo.
Not baseball, harder. Not baseball, golf.
Baseball's harder than golf.
No, golf or water polo.
Water polo is harder than golf.
All right, my gosh. Golf or boxing?
Boxing.
Golf or baseball?
Baseball.
Golf or snowboarding?
Snowboarding.
Golf or rugby?
Rugby.
All right, so golf has gone all the way to the bottom. I gotta move everything up now.
Sorry, golfers.
Nice. Rugby gets moved up. Snowboarding gets moved up.
What do you guys think in the comments? Are we wrong, or is this pretty accurate?
I think this is accurate, to be honest with you. And I this is gonna take a while, but honestly, like, I'm having a fun time. I'm not gonna lie to you. What's it called? I wanted to add the 3 sports that we didn't hear: football, basketball, and soccer at the end of it all, and just kind of like put it in there. But we'll do it like really quick. All right. So I have water polo at 5 now. All right. Give me number 3.
Number 3 is MMA. MMA, mixed martial arts.
I think this is where figure skating times out.
Oh yeah, me too.
I think it's where figure skating is very hard, but MMA is like, again, it's the life factor for me. I'm sorry. You're literally risking your life.
If you're getting punched in the face while figure skating, I'd be like, okay, you got a valid point. You're doing a nice little twirl, you get clobbed in the face.
The conditioning, MMA to me is like boxing times a million. You know what I mean? So for that, we both agree figure skating times out here.
Yeah, I just think when you look at the MMA factor, figure skating or MMA, it's like involving the 2 elements that I'm talking about. You got to watch out for the striking in terms of getting knocked out by a punch, and also in terms of getting down on the ground. You're grappling, you're getting choked out. Like, there's so many other ways of losing in MMA.
All right, hold up. We got a debate. We might have a serious debate on our hands. I'm not gonna lie. Ophelia Hines commented saying accurate, but where's dance? And then Erica Hines followed up saying what Ophelia said. I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna keep it a buck with y'all right now. Top 10 hardest sports? Nah, it's not hidden. It's not hidden. It's hard because a lot of people can't do it. But like, as far as like, we're gonna go over it. When we go over like the sports that we missed, we'll see if it makes it. But I don't think it's gonna make it. I'm gonna be real. But regardless, let's
Got a lot of people unhappy today.
Yeah, but it's great. It's great. All right. So, give me number 2.
Number 2 is ice hockey.
Look, I'm just gonna put this up there for you, Dave. She said, "Try it. Coordination and stamina is needed. Coordination and stamina is also needed for boxing."
I've tried it before. I'm not good at it.
No, but like at like an elite level, yes, coordination and stamina is needed, but that's needed for many things, many sports. You said ice hockey.
Ice hockey at number 2.
MMA. I'm going MMA. There's no way.
See, like MMA or ice hockey, because ice hockey is implementing the physicality because they get checked, they get into fights on the ice, and you're also involving the ice skating thing, which I don't think a lot of people can do. Me personally, I can't ice skate.
Yeah,
it's like it's a really hard thing to do. And not only that, you got to keep your hand-eye coordination on the puck. The puck is like the size of this, and like you got to get into a net where the goalie takes up most of the space. It's like,
ooh.
If we're really looking at it,
hold up. We're getting bombarded right now. I hope you know this. What's it called? Eric Hines said next D&E YouTube video should be a dance video. We'll see how accurate your answer is. All I'm saying is, I said it was hard, so I don't know what do you mean by accurate? Like, it's accurate. It is hard. I don't know what you mean. As far as top 10 though, like,
Erica, don't make me cry on the stream.
AFA said yes, next challenge. Yo, I think personally it's a hard sport, but it's not top 10. Like, it's just not.
I mean, we're gonna go over it when we're done with the top 10.
Like, David's like, please don't let me do this. David's up as number 1 just so he doesn't have to deal with this. Oh my gosh.
But to answer the ice hockey or MMA, Eric, what do you think? MMA or ice hockey?
You kind of put it into more of perspective. It's just because for me, MMA, obviously, I already said like the life risking factor already, but also training wise, both is pretty vigorous. But I mean, I would give it to MMA. Physical body condition, I give it to MMA. Skill wise, I think maybe a little bit of hockey, but the reason I think MMA edges it out is because you have to be good at several things. You can't just be good at one type of fighting in order to win a match. You know what I mean? And for that reason, I think MMA gets it over ice hockey.
Yeah, I gotta agree. I like MMA slightly. Right.
But I think ice hockey is good at third. I don't think it's less than figure skating.
Ice hockey, no, definitely not. It's literally figure skating, but you get checked and you have to score a puck into.
Yeah, it's all right. Now, what was number 1? Gymnastics. Is it crazy that I want to give it to gymnastics?
No, I agree with you 1,000%. Gymnastics is number 1 for me.
Yeah. Gymnastics is crazy. Go ahead.
Like, they do different types of things. They got to do the bar, the beam, and then they got to do like the javelin. Not javelin. I'm thinking of the Olympics. Whatever. The uneven bars. Like, they do amazing twirls, flips. They're flexible as hell. And not to mention, they are jacked. The girls have like bigger thighs than me, bigger arms than me. It's like it goes back to the old theories that like if you like lifting up your body weight, you can just gymnastics. They don't do no weight training, and the guys are jacked because they can lift up their body weight. They can do insane movements, and it's all body control. And they got skills by doing flips, backflips, and all that fun stuff. So I'll take gymnastics over MMA. It's weird.
I think gymnastics people are like one of the most, if not the most athletic people in the world when it comes to sports. Like, I'm not even saying like, Bro, you all right, let's go.
I'm reading the comment. I'm reading the comment. Sorry.
Hold up. First of all, ready? I'm gonna handle this. Dance should be top 10. You think golf is harder than dance? No. I said we're gonna go through all these sports that we were thinking about before, as in soccer, basketball, and football. And then we'll go into dance, and then we'll see if dance is in the top 10. Okay? I'll leave it at that. Let's get there first. Secondly, right? She said, wow, gymnastics, but no dance. That's crazy. This is not our list yet. We're not done. Like, why are we getting attacked? I don't just, we're not even done yet. And I'm gonna be real with you. Gymnastics is harder than dance. Like, bro, that is I agree with that. I think gymnastics is harder than dance by far. By far. David's just scared because he doesn't want to have to do a video on it. David, you can say
it. In my opinion, I think gymnastics is harder than dance because you got to implement, I think, strength in that. I mean, I don't really know any type of dance where strength is involved. But that's just my no. Break dance. I get that, but I don't think it's to the extent that these gymnastics go to in terms of. I don't know. That's all I know. I could be totally mistaken.
All right, and then she said, "Yo, Erica's going crazy right now. I'm not gonna lie." She said, "There's linear style of dance where gymnastics and dance comes together, which is called acro." Yes, however, it comes together. Like it's not like you gotta separate. You gotta separate the two: gymnastics, dance. Right? It just because they go together at once does not make it one thing. Just
I want to go home.
What? No,
I want to go home.
What's it called?
Just
because at one point dance comes into gymnastics doesn't mean dance is just as hard as gymnastics. That's not equivalent. But regardless,
let's add some teams. Add some sports.
Okay, let's start off. You want to start? You want to start off with dance?
Well, first revisit the list and see where our numbers stand after this.
10-1 or 1-10?
10-1.
Okay. At 10 we had golf. Wow. Where was golf originally?
That was at wait, hold up. I think that was at 4. Yeah, 4.
Wow. At 9 we had rugby, which was
10.
8 we had snowboarding.
It was at 9 previously.
7 we had baseball.
Baseball was at 6. It dropped.
6 we have boxing.
Boxing went up 1.
5 we have water polo.
Water polo went up 3 spots.
Wow. At 4 we have figure skating.
Figure skating went up 1 spot.
Okay. At 3 we had ice hockey.
Ice hockey dropped 1.
And 2 we had MMA.
MMA went up 1.
And gymnastics at 1. That stayed.
That stayed.
All right. So before we go into it, Erica Hines had another comment. She said, "Breakdancing doesn't require as much strength. Explain a spin then." Yo, David.
No. See, this is where my words get twisted. I'm not saying that there's no strength involved in breakdancing. I'm just saying it's not as much as gymnastics in terms of consistency.
It's not. It's just not.
Because breakdance, I'm sorry, you listed one move, the head spin. I think in gymnastics you gotta like.
No, you're going to trap. You're going to trap.
I don't know. Stop it.
Erica, don't list all the breakdancing moves, please. I beg. I'm not going through all of them. I swear I'm not going through all of them. Like, what's it called? There's a bunch of different breakdancing moves. We get it. They're nasty. They're good. But at the end of the day, you put a whole of dance and a whole gymnastics. Gymnastics, it takes more physical ability. Done. She said, how? Bro, them alone look someone doing a head spin. Okay, and then let's go on and look at someone doing the rings on gymnastics.
Uneven bars, the rings, the beam.
The beam alone is cracked. But
now,
the rings...
Let's bring in because we do have 6 minutes left in the show before 2 o'clock. Not 2 o'clock. 2 hours, but we're going to definitely go over. But
let's bring in dance, yeah?
Dance. Okay, beautiful, since we're talking about that.
Okay, golf or... Oh, Ophelia Hahn just said equal. I'm not going to... I'll pull it up just because, leave it on equal. But what's it called? I feel like I just said equal. But golf or dance?
Dance.
I'm gonna give it a dance. Yeah, I'm gonna give it a dance. All right, so now, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. All right, dance or rugby? Wait.
That's two different things.
David. All right, wait. Okay. Let's think about this.
Wait. Let's go read a comment. Someone commented, ice hockey is boxing and figure skating and golf all in one.
What? Wait, what?
Ice hockey, in terms of, I think it means checking. There is fighting. So technically, boxing, okay, in terms of checking. Figure skating, because you still gotta move and be agile and have speed. And golf. I don't really know if I agree with the golf one. But
Golf is not like golf is hard. I can't do golf, but when it comes to other things, like nah, bro. Maybe we disrespected golf a little bit too much. Cause like if I can't beat Tiger Woods, I'm not gonna lie. Like
obviously he's a professional, but I can't beat any professional, regardless of the sport.
That is true. All right, but I think I would personally, but that's just my build. Like if you take an average person.
Well, it's two different. Average person in America is like 300 pounds.
All right, let's just keep going.
Hashtag obesity.
All right, dance or rugby? Erica, Ophelia, I'm sorry. I think this is where dance times out. I don't think. Unless you can give me a reason how dance is harder than rugby. And like Darius holding his hand, he's like, "Why would you say that?" Listen, I'm gonna leave it there, but unless you give me a reason that dance is harder than rugby, I'm not. I don't see it. I don't see it at all. I tried, maybe stamina wise, but rugby they're like running the entire time. It's like football. It's literally football without pads. Like it's literally, I can't help you.
Eric, I'm just gonna say one word.
What?
Actually, two words. I agree. Move on.
There you go. All right. We do have a comment though.
Oh God.
Erica said, "I can agree that gymnastics does have harder components, but to say one is harder physically than the other can be a reach. I don't think so. I really don't think so. Physical training I believe that physical training, like in order to become an elite gymnast and become an elite dancer, I feel as if it's a little bit more vigorous and a little bit more harder.
I think we have to do a video on this because in terms of we are the average, we're not average person. We're a little more in shape. We're in shape, but like for us to be in like somewhat shape and still struggle in these type of things to see which one we struggle more at, I think would really show how difficult it is.
All right, wait, hold up. This is the reasoning. Rugby players don't have to remember 7-minute pieces. Yes,
they don't. You know why? You know why they don't have to remember it?
CTE.
Because they got concussions.
Because they have CTE. Oh my gosh.
God, they don't remember their last names. I'm kidding.
Yeah, I'm not. Dude, rugby players can't remember. They can't because they're getting popped in the head with no pads.
All right, Eric, let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. I'm looking at time.
What's the next sport you want to do? We have 3 more. They're gonna get mad.
Let's go into football.
I gotta give it football or dance. Me personally, I think it just edges out dance. I think it does.
See, like technique wise, like this is from a guy that doesn't know how to dance. I can catch a football. I can run. I just can't take. I really can't take the hits like that. That's the only thing that's really the issue. Dance, I can't move my hips. I think I got like a bone that's stuck. I don't know. I just can't move like that. And there's a lot more technique with dance. So I'd have to give maybe dance a little bit.
But there is technique in football. Like as far as like footwork, route running, the way you throw football, there is technique. The way you block. The guys on offensive line, some of them take freaking defense classes like with knives, so they can freaking, you know what I'm saying? Like they can swap. You know what I'm saying? So on that part, like I can understand. Like technique wise, they're both there in my opinion. Dance, I believe, takes more. That is true. Again, like conditioning is just not the same. I'm sorry. It's the conditioning. Dance, you need a lot of conditioning, right? But you have to turn yourself into a monster for these. Like you have to turn yourself into a physical specimen. Like,
real quick.
go ahead.
If we're really comparing, like, say, like I don't know how long a dance piece is. Your sister said 7 minutes, so I'm just gonna go based off of that in the comments. But like, when you really think about it, the average football player plays, like, if you want to time each down, it's pretty much equivalent to, I would say dance is harder because you're doing 7 minutes consecutively. NFL, it's like move 14, it's like go 10 seconds, like then they get another minute to recover and set up a new play. So it's like not fully action going all the way. And I think in dance, it's like 7 minutes of actually moving.
All right, you know what? I'll give it to you. I'll give it to you. I think it's close, regardless, both ways. So I don't have a problem giving it over to dance. Right. Next one. What do you want to go with?
Let's go with what was the next one? Basketball.
Mm-hmm. I mean, at this point, the same reason that you used for football gets taken out now. And at that point, I have to give it. Now I'm definitely forgiving the basketball. I'm sorry. Now I'm definitely good. Technique wise, conditioning wise, time, the amount of time you have to play for. Nah, I'm giving it to basketball. That one I can't help.
I don't know. I have no idea. I guess basketball. I don't know.
What do you mean you guess? You gotta give me something.
Because I'm trying to look at it. It's hard because this is all based off of my personal opinion and how good I play at the skills of the sport.
It is.
And I'm pretty good at basketball, and I think it's easy. It comes pretty easy to me to shoot a basketball, get a layup. But to some people, it's difficult, and to the average person, it can be difficult to shoot a basketball or even to like dribble a basketball at most. Like if you ever seen like a person try to dribble that never, I gave my sisters a basketball a dribble. It's like they don't know what that is. Like they're bouncing with their palm. It's like there is a technique to it. So I will say basketball, I guess.
But I think hold up. First of all, we got a couple of comments. Ophelia Hines says football is more because of the constant contact. Okay, so she agrees that football is a little bit all right. That's her opinion. And then she says, but dance has contact as well, and you are at risk of breaking bones. That is true. When they like
so in football.
Yeah, same, but I would say you're more at risk in football, definitely. But
especially for brain injuries.
Then you say, and she said, and football players have been known to use ballet training. Yes,
that is true. That is
true.
See, I do know that.
But regardless, at the end of the day, we saying basketball over dance. Yeah.
Yes.
Now, basketball or rugby?
Rugby. I'm sorry.
You think rugby's harder than basketball as a sport?
Do they get CTEs in basketball? That's what I got to take into the life-threatening injuries at that point.
ACL tears.
Wait, hold on. We got a comment in here. Of course. My
dad's what?
Chess is the most difficult. And that's why I end this whole top 10 right there. See you later, top 10. Oh. I will say, though, chess is very difficult.
I don't know how to play chess. I'll be real with you.
I don't know why the king gets to move out and then the queen, I don't even know. There's a horse in there.
He said chess is more difficult. All right. Brain-wise, yeah. It's strategic, but I'm sorry.
I can't do this anymore.
Yeah, I mean, at that point, yeah, list over. Soccer's number one. No,
we gotta stop. I think we should stop just implementing sports. We should just go based off of the list. We were good there, and that's it.
Yeah, what's it called? We got carried away with dance and all that stuff, but either way, David, we are at 2 hours now. I wanted to ask you, do you have some big deal, not big deal topics that you want to go over, or do you just want to like go straight?
I want to do this last one. It's a Would You Rather Bill Russell edition, and then skip big deal, not big deal, and go right into Wordle or whatever you want to do. Purtle,
Gotcha.
I don't know.
You said Purtle.
But we do have another comment, and it's from Philly Hines. Want to pull it up?
Eric, regardless at the end of the day, I want a dance challenge. No, thank you. All right, you know what we'll do Just Dance.
I'm down. I'm down to do anything. You know, when it comes to YouTube and making videos,
Yeah.
I don't care what it is. I'll do it.
God,
So if it's gymnastics, dance, baseball, I don't care. Boxing, sumo wrestling.
Sumo. Nah. Yeah, I will say this. I respect for my sister and everything like that. I give you full props because what you do, I've seen you do, I cannot do. I physically cannot do. So I give you props because in my head, that stuff is hard. I will give you props. But everyone got an opinion, stuff like that. But
I mean, I've seen your sister dance, and that's no joke. So I do give props to that.
It's ridiculous. I mean, the way people contort their bodies, it doesn't make any sense. But
I think I gotta break a bone to do that.
Some of the things that I like other people too, like some of the things that they do, they literally feel like they're breaking bones. Like legitimately. My gosh. Like there's some dance I could list, but I'm not gonna go into it. But yeah.
But let's move on to the last topic and then go into Wordle. I don't know. Polo. There you go.
Polo.
But it's the last topic, and it's to honor Bill Russell.
Yes.
And I want to go into this real quick. It's a Would You Rather Bill Russell edition, and this is different because I'm involving players in today's society, in today's game, and players back then when he played. So it's a whole variety of different players. So, Would You Rather Bill Russell edition. For anyone who doesn't know this game, basically we ask, would you rather have Bill Russell or this next player? And it's basically opinionated. Who you think is better? Who would you rather have? Basically like that. But would you rather Bill Russell edition, rest in peace. First one up, Gary Payton or Bill Russell?
Before this, I just full disclosure, before I get into it, this is my opinion, not just David just passed out. David's like, David's got to get up at 5. He's gonna get up like 5 hours. Just
gotta rake potatoes. Give me a break.
All right, full disclosure. This is my opinion. But Bill Russell or Gary Payton? Bill Russell.
Bill Russell or Jason Kidd?
You got to answer too.
Okay, fine. I go Bill Russell as well.
All right, yeah, I'm about to say.
Bill Russell or Jason Kidd?
Bill Russell.
I go Bill Russell too. David Robinson or Bill Russell?
Bill Russell.
Two defensive beasts. I go Bill Russell as well. Karl Malone or Bill Russell?
Bill Russell.
I go Bill Russell's defense just overtakes it, and how much he's won. I take that. Next one, Charles Barkley or Bill Russell?
Bill Russell. Get out of here.
Bill Russell too. I go same. Kevin Garnett or Bill Russell?
Bill Russell.
I like how you're not even thinking about these. Like, just some thought or something.
Some of them I had to think about, but me personally, if you name a big man, there's only a select few big men that I don't think go over Bill Russell. But I'm taking Bill Russell.
I go Bill Russell too. Giannis or Bill Russell?
All the old heads are about to be mad at me. No, I'm taking it. That's because I never saw Bill Russell play. All right, cut me some slack. But I'm going Giannis.
In terms of physique and how powerful Giannis is, I will have to go with Giannis because not only, if you really looked at Bill Russell's career stats, he had 15 points and 22 boards. I think he averaged. He averaged I think 2 blocks as well.
I have it.
Oh, you have it?
Yeah, you're literally on the money. 15.1 points, 22.5 rebounds, and 4 assists on his career.
How many blocks? You know how many blocks?
On his career, hold up. I'm gonna get it. Where's the blocks at? Hold up. Honestly, I don't know how many blocks. I can't find it. Can't find the block. I don't know why they don't have it here. Were they not tracking blocks back then?
Maybe not. Because they
Why
didn't
they
have
really
Defensive
wasn't?
Player of the Year awards back then either.
Yeah, but he would have won it obviously
Yeah,
if they
obviously.
did.
But
Yeah,
and Giannis, he's averaging like the last like 4 seasons, he's got won back-to-back MVPs, and he's averaging 28 points, like 29 points in those seasons, and also getting almost a double-double with rebounds,
yeah.
and getting like 5 assists, and getting blocks. And I got to go Giannis based off of physicality.
Mm-hmm. I agree. Oh wait, we got a comment from Ophelia Hines really quick. She says, "It doesn't matter who you put there. No one has done or won as much as Bill Russell, so it's Bill Russell all the way."
Fair enough.
Agree, disagree. I'll leave it at that. Agree, disagree.
It's basically, would you rather is like, which player would you rather have?
Yeah, on your team personally.
Regardless of wins, regardless of like, I mean, based off of stats, obviously.
Who would
but
you want? Yeah, who would you want on your team?
So we both go Giannis.
Yeah, I go Giannis.
Next one, Dirk Nowitzki or Bill Russell?
Bill Russell. Bill Russell.
I go Bill Russell too. Hakeem Olajuwon or Bill Russell?
Yo, that's a tough one, you know. That's actually tough in my opinion. Oh, wow.
I'm going Bill Russell.
Oh, wow.
Slightly.
No, I'm going Hakeem. Because Hakeem was a defensive monster, but he also the dream shake, bro. He could score. Like, yeah, I'm going Hakeem.
And it's so hard because these are different times.
Yeah.
Like back then, scoring was like not really. It was a priority, but it's not as much as they do now.
And the game was different. The game, you wasn't.
Obviously.
No one's doing what Kareem was doing back then. Like, or not Kareem, Hakeem. No
Wilt.
one's doing what Hakeem did in his time back then. You know, so
Yeah,
different times. But yeah, I'm gonna go Hakeem.
I go Bill. Next one, Wilt Chamberlain or Bill Russell?
Bill Russell.
I go Wilt.
You know why I picked Bill?
Why?
Because they were both in the same era, and Bill won more. That's why. I know Wilt was better offensively, but like, I value. That's like the question that you see on Instagram where it's like, would you rather be like averaging of 50 points but never win a ring, or like average 15 points and win like a ring, like 5 rings?
Can you do me a favor and search up Wilt's stats?
Yeah.
I remember one season he averaged 50 points. Like that's
so broken.
Ridiculous. Who do you verse? Cones? I'm sorry, 50 points a game.
That's literally unfair. Hold up, I'm getting it right now. My computer's just lagging a little bit because like the stream and everything at the same time.
Yeah, I know.
It can't handle it all. All right, Wilt average on his career, he averaged 30 points. God, 22 rebounds and 4 assists. And one season, his season high, I believe, in points, 50.
Absolutely insane. Well, you have any how many MVPs did he win? I think it was 3 or 4.
He has 4 MVPs to his name.
4.
Dang.
One less than Bill Russell.
I'm still going Bill Russell though, because Bill's a winner, and I like winners.
I gotta go Wilt, but I got 3 more. Actually, 4 more. Next one, Michael Jordan or Bill Russell?
Mike, don't even do that.
I go Mike too. Michael Jordan, of course. MJ. LeBron James or Bill Russell?
I could make a lot of people angry here, but I'll go LeBron.
I mean, I go LeBron too. Next one, Shaquille O'Neal or Bill Russell?
Shaq.
I gotta go Shaq too. He's just dominant.
Yeah.
If he wasn't lazy, Kobe Bryant said it best. He's like, he told Shaq, he's like, if you weren't lazy, you could have been the best player of all time.
Of all time. Crazy.
Absolutely insane. And my last one, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar or Bill Russell?
Kareem.
Unfortunately, I like to end off on a nice note with Bill, but I have to go Kareem. Actually, you know what? We will end off on a nice note. Damian Lillard or Bill Russell?
Damian Lillard. No, okay, Bill Russell. Bill Russell
too. We ended off on a good note. So basically, Bill got almost all of them except for Giannis, Olajuwon for you, Wilt for me, and Jordan, LeBron, and Shaq.
He was about 50% though on most of them.
Oh, 100%. Wait, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Now,
out of yeah.
Now, mind you though, like David said, this is just strictly based off of who you would prefer, right? When that's not telling, I'm like me saying Hakeem, I'm picking Hakeem over Bill doesn't mean I think Bill all time is worse than Hakeem, right? It's just I would prefer Hakeem. That's just me, right? So don't take that the wrong way. I like just letting everyone know.
You know, this segment should be called "Start a Franchise with." I think that's a little bit better.
Yeah, something like that. Like
I gotta write down my notes.
Start a franchise. I like that better, honestly, because it's not. It's better. It's better explained rather than just being like a would you rather going back and forth.
Yeah, because then would you rather be like, oh, but he's won so many. Oh, he's got all these stats. He played in a different generation. I feel like with Start a Franchise, it'd be like, who would you want now?
Now you can go. Would you rather? No, yeah. Who would you want now? Never mind. All right, but either way, that wraps it up, right, Dave?
Yes, sir.
All right, so let's wrap it up as a whole. You guys already know, love to do the Polo. David, you've been on a roll recently. I will have you know that the last couple of days I've done Polo, I've only gotten one right. So take that as you will, because it's been pretty
God, we're screwed.
The other day I had some crazy bench 76ers player. I never knew who he was in my life. And I was like,
Shake Milton?
No, I know who Shake is.
Willis Reed?
No, it wasn't. I thought it was Reed too. I forgot who it was. Honestly, no, I can't pull it up because it's on my other account. But all right, let's do it. Let's do it really quick because I know you gotta get up tomorrow morning. But all right, as you guys can see, we got Joe Ingles in 8 last time. We did use Silhouette, but that's because we got to the end. So bear with us.
Yeah,
Dave,
that was tough.
They can see the screen, right?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Guys, is there anyone in the chat? I'll give you like a solid 10 seconds. I'm looking on YouTube as well. So if you guys want to type it in now, let me know. 5, 4.
I was gonna say Bill Russell, but I forgot that this isn't vintage. This is recent. Because I usually go with the first name that we talk about.
Yeah.
Like basketball player.
They should do an all-time one. I think there is an all-time one, but it's not like an everyday type. It's not like as official as Polo is.
I think we should go in the East. I'm thinking East.
All right. What are you thinking?
DeJounte Murray.
DeJounte. Oh, okay. So he's in the East. He's in that division. He's not a guard. He's 6'7" or taller, and he is 28 or older, and the number is 8 or more. Okay. In that division, he's not on the Hawks. In that division, who we got?
I'm trying to remember the division people.
The Heat, the Hornets, the Magic, not the Magic. No, yes, the Magic and the Wizards. Yeah.
I have it up right here. Miami Heat, Atlanta Hawks, Charlotte Wizards.
Wait, that's Magic. Cheating. We can't look at the divisions. No.
Why not? We did it last time.
No, we did not.
Yes, we did. No, remember when we used to do Polo, and you always told me that I could have the division.
Yeah, but then I memorized them, so I figured as it was cheating.
Okay. I haven't.
All right, what's it called? I got it right though, right? It was Miami, Charlotte, Wizards, and Magic, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so off rip,
and he's probably tall. He's taller than 6'7" and taller.
6'7" or taller. I'm trying to think.
Jimmy.
Yeah, I was gonna say we could go Jimmy.
Go Jimmy.
Jimmy Butler. Oh, whoa. Okay. Okay, wait. So he's 29. He's between 27 to 29. A young forward on the Heat. Well, no, not young.
Max Strauss.
He considered a guard? I hope he's not. Oh my God, he's considered a guard. You gotta be kidding. All right, so 27 or 28. We know that. All right,
it's not Tyler Hero. It's not Gabe Vincent.
Is it one of the Martin brothers? What's his name?
Caleb or Cody?
Isn't it? Oh no.
Just search up. I think it's Cody.
I think it's Cody too, right? Let's try Cody. Oh, it's Caleb.
Oh, it's Caleb. Fuck.
Wait, aren't they twins? It's not Caleb because that means he's 26.
I mean, he could be taller. Oh, yeah, they are twins.
Same age though.
Yeah.
Hold up.
What's his number?
Oh, let's see. It's got
Oh,
it's 32, 33.
it's a
It's 30,
Duncan Robinson.
34 or more. No way it's Duncan. Oh my gosh, it was Duncan. This freak. Look at this guy. This guy's wanted for robbery. He stole the Miami Heat's money and then disappeared.
I just
All
remember
right, well,
him because of his number is 55.
we got in 5. Not bad.
Yes, sir.
We need to get it a little bit better though. I'm not gonna lie. We need to tee up a little bit more. But either
Cody Martin
way,
pick didn't help.
yeah, that I mean it kind of did, but either way, whatever. Either way, ladies and gentlemen, that concludes another episode of D&E Takeover. And David, I'll let you close it out.
Thank you for everyone who's in the comments today or just popped in today. Make sure you subscribe, like, and comment, and check out other videos on this YouTube that we have. And just like and comment. Tell us what you guys want to see do next. We got some dance, we got some gymnastics, we got some fighting, we got some baseball in the queue for our next challenges. When I get back to the States, it's definitely going to be on the to-do list. But thank you for everyone who popped out today. We appreciate you guys. You guys are great. Oh my gosh. Eric Carlos Hines, post it up. Put it up.
Oh my gosh.
Great podcast. Thank you, man. I really appreciate it.
Literally the only viewer. I'm literally the only viewer right now. Literally guys, we're gonna look back at these podcasts and you're gonna see that and we're gonna be like, we made
it. But I'm just gonna wrap it up. Thank you guys. The link of all of our socials are in the link in the description. And also, that's it. It's been your boy David.
And it's been your boy Eric.
And we are out. Peace.
Deuces.